very dangerous.
All right, I'm going to start the stream. Hello and welcome, everybody. We are now live, as we're a little bit late to the start. Welcome to another session of who left?
Critical.
He's critical. All right, that's fine. That's fine. You know what? He's probably doing something. Probably doing a reset.
Updating his graphics card.
Yeah, who knows? We will pick up with indeed. A recap is fine if that's what we want to do. Who needs inspirations? I think anybody that wants or needs inspiration can throw a d20 on the roll for a recap. If you also want to do a recap, otherwise I'll do it. D20s for recap. Highest roll gets it. 2 and a 1.
Hang on.
This is a tight battle for the bottom. A 5. An 18. Sanine comes in way over their heads.
I call that rigged because that dice was cocked.
That guy cocked. The digital dice was cocked, everyone. Go home.
Go home.
Yeah, luckily we have a system that tells us which one it was.
Yeah.
And the image is unfortunately just an image. All right.
I already have inspiration, so let's keep going down.
Sanine, if you would be so kind, I will give you an inspiration for either a recap on the holiday special or a recap on last Kingmaker session. Your call.
I'll do the Christmas episode.
Last session. Go for it.
So on Christmas Day, we ended up having the kingdom start off being attacked by dragons, and we were tasked by Lord Ao to go stop the dragon rage across the world. We made our way over to Waterdeep, and after a bunch of shenanigans, we managed to get past the guards in the castle in Waterdeep after failing to get a hold of the ruler. After which we went to the docks, met a very lovely pirate crew. Told us something about some staircase or something, and then brought us over to the meteor that was causing the dragon rage. That took us a couple of days. We showed up, killed it on stealth rolls, and Rhea just got rid of the magic that was causing all of this.
Slowly dispelled it.
And in the middle of all that, Fenrir got a new pet. So thanks for the Christmas gift, guys. Oh, and then I think we had a picnic with some dragon god or something.
We had a battle with the ancient Luna dragon at the very end.
Yeah, but we woke that up after Fenrir said some stuff. He grabbed an egg, dipped out, and we had a lovely picnic with Bahamut.
Meanwhile, in the deep wilds, and Sanine, I'll give you an inspiration for that. Second in the line is Rhea. Do you want to give a recap of last Kingmaker session for an inspiration?
Oh.
If you remember it.
It's currently loading. Yeah. So last session in the regular campaign, we started off still fighting the octopus monster thing in the Maelstrom, and Ka got turned to stone, regrettably. But we managed to kill it, and we're just kind of dragging Ka along for now, because we feel bad leaving him behind. We continued further on into the dungeon, at least I do, and encountered a whole bunch of Sahagwin training and practicing. Tried to get the jump on them, only sort of worked. A few of them saw us, a few of them didn't. Ended up fighting them and their pets, got all that done. Found some weird mushrooms growing like arcane properties. Not mushrooms, oysters with like arcane pearls of various different types. And after that, we met a new party member, or at least so we think. A vampire girl. Who I've forgotten the name of.
Ebony.
But she's totally not weird to be showing up in the middle of a dungeon, just
Also,
rock it up, being like, "Hi."
as she made very heavily abundant, she's a dampire, not a vampire. There's a difference. Her words, not mine.
They both have spiky fangs. That's nice.
They also both don't breathe.
That is a true
That is
statement.
helpful in this case, actually.
They also
but-
eat people, but that's neither here nor there.
We're a people, thank you. But
Well, debatable.
in the meantime, we're going to continue into the dungeon and see if we can undo whatever Umberlee's plans are. We don't really know what they are yet, but we're going to undo them.
An ice cream party.
And with that, I will give you an inspiration as well, Rhea. Thank you for the recap. Let us dive back in to the Maelstrom. I believe we are on this map. Might be the other one. Let me double check. Oh, the other one. Yeah.
Yep, that one.
We had just finished battling the champion. What was his name? Where is he? Here he is. Gar Shatterkeel. The party still has a lot to explore. There's the sound of... It sounds kind of like an orchestra upstairs. And a loud hall, a lot of chatter coming from the other side of the upstairs. There are spiraling staircases that you find all around these areas, and there's different access points from one to another. But you find yourselves kind of on one side of this structure, and you think you'd have to swim back through the Maelstrom to get to the other side, or go upstairs potentially, though you don't know the layout upstairs. And that's kind of where you're at. So you just have this one section. There are giant oysters to your south. There's pools with what seem to be killer whales that are, from everything you can tell, kind of kept as pets. And the one that escaped, you guys killed. And there also seemed to have been to the north a wreckage that appeared to be kind of preserved in an alcove. But that's really all you've seen, just this left side of the map. 2 staircases going up, some glowing coral in a kind of 4 or 5 foot deep pit of water, and some oysters that you grabbed some pearls from. And with that, I throw it to all of you. Back into token vision mode. You have the stone body of Ka. You have a strange chamber around you and a lot of noise coming from upstairs. What do you do?
Shall we head upstairs? This is the only other place that I saw, either this side or the other side.
We've already tried the far side. That was where the oysters was.
No, this stairs, right here.
Oh, I suppose that is there. I was not seeing it. Which one did we hear more noise from? She's actually asking the group this question because she's not sure herself.
Well, we didn't quite hear it. I did. The only thing I heard was this game beat up.
I would say the north side, the echoes are coming more prominently from the northern staircase. So you guys are at the southern one right now.
I need a compass or something. What?
That's up. This is north.
Okay.
We're just considering up is north.
Maps
I
are
thought
almost...
we came from that way. I thought we came from that way already.
Yes.
We did.
There's
There's another set of stairs.
There's a staircase up here. That's where most of the noise seems to be echoing down from. There's also a staircase to your south. Also has echoing noise, though it's more faint, right? So you think north is closer to the sound.
We could try sneaking up on him. But it could also be a dead end. Hey, Sanine.
Oh.
You feel like fighting folk or sneaking about?
I find myself better for fighting than sneaking, but I can do either.
Sounds like we's fighting then. To the north.
Oh, lovely.
Okay.
Sinine just picks up a noggin.
Ray will just kind of look over at Malia. I thought you liked fighting folk. Getting wildly drunk while doing it, as far as I understand.
That's why I said lovely.
Ah.
We all head as a group up to the north then. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes.
Somebody say something?
Going.
I can group us up and just scoot our tokens. Do you guys leave Petrified Ka back here?
No,
Oh, no,
I
we-
pick him up.
Carry
I'm
him with
bringing
you
him
guys
up.
as well?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's group you all up together. I'll scoot your tokens up and then copy us up there because you get through here without issue. Another 5 feet of water that you've already traversed once. Colorful, glowing coral. This chamber appears to be kind of just food storage and preparation for these pets and animals, from what you can tell. There's a cutting table, there's fish that are all set out in crates, and a winding stairway that goes up.
As we're going by, can I actually stop and look at it for a second? I'm looking for something kind of specific. Does this look like the typical Sahagwin fair? Or is this them preparing for some ceremony or something? Because we know the gods have plans. We don't know when or what it is.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka. Ooga.
Rhea, I think this food is for the orcas.
Also possible. You never know.
I would say, if you want, you can roll a survival.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
I do.
I'm so good at these.
And from what you can tell, this
Very
does
well.
appear to mostly be food specifically for the pets and creatures down here. It seems like a small preparation area and storage area for their food. This doesn't look like necessarily a feast for them, though the sound coming from upstairs, it does sound like there is some type of a large gathering. Music, the sound of noise of just a lot of patrons. Roll perception checks from this stairway before you guys go up.
Man, it's
On
such a
here
good thing.
somewhere.
Although I do miss those lucky rolls.
Oh my god, I am rolling like ass today. Well, normal.
Get 'em out early.
Rolling like normal today.
Aram's luck continues to be Aram's luck. Sounds about right. Yeah.
That go to.
The best part is Aram's not even here, and his luck continues to be his luck.
The even funnier part is Malia has been blessed by the goddess of luck.
Might have been blessed by the wrong goddess of luck. Little did you know you were blessed by the goddess of bad luck. Haha.
Ah,
Oh, that's what they left.
Let me double check something really quick because I'm trying to figure out where this does lead to. 1, 2,
Your demise. Oh no.
3, 4.
Not again.
I mean, probably.
Once again, your demise.
Weren't you
3, 4.
present for
So I
the
think
afterlife arc?
There is fine. So
Oh.
as you guys take a listen in, perception-wise, a nat 20, 24, Rhea, 23, and the 18 are all more than enough to hear. Dozens of Sahuagin downstairs. Orchestral music as if they're in like a theater hall. And just the sound of clanking plates and the smell of boiling fish, as it smells like they indeed do have a feast going on and some type of celebration. They are speaking in Sahuagin, so not much you can really understand. And it's kind of loud chatter, like there's a lot of voices and people. Kind of just background humming chatter of a large hall. So you think dozens of people down this stairway.
Do we know which direction we're supposed to be going? Like, do we have any sort of layout at all, or are we coming in entirely blind here?
Pretty blind.
As blind as ebony without glasses.
Rude. Looks on you. These aren't prescription. They're for the
Oh
aesthetic.
no, they're just for show.
Like as in this does not sound like a hall you could sneak into. There are so many people that like there's no sneaking past them in this case.
I honestly think
So
we go the other way. Unless you
Well,
care
that's
to
an
fight dozens of them.
Oh, that seems like it could be fun.
That's what you just asked Sanine for. Didn't
Yeah,
you
we
say
got-
that
we
you
got-
asked it to sneak or attack people, and then you go like, okay, we're going this way.
That's true. They have killed a bunch of us.
We
You
do
know,
have a
that-
big. We have a big,
I
strong
don't remember
man.
dying.
What,
That
you
can be
people die?
arranged. We'll give you some time. Let's set you up there on your own first. We can solve that for you.
Oh, that could be
People.
Where is Aram's token?
We do have we do
it's
have
Malia. Malia's playing.
Oh, Malia. Where's Malia's token? There you go. Okay.
Right here.
Big,
He's behind you, of course.
Big,
Right
strong,
behind me, isn't it?
We have a big, strong person here. He can take care of all of the pesky-ish people. Slaps Sanine on the shoulder.
You hear that, lad? The vampire girl's got faith in you. But she just wants your blood.
Well, I can neither confirm or deny either of those.
You did say you're feeling a bit peckish last time.
Rhea's token we're missing.
Yes, but that's.
I thought I
neither
was
here
there.
nor there.
Where's your token?
About right by the stairs.
Nah.
Oh, you are here.
Okay. I swear I was.
Yeah,
Okay.
you
Hang
You
on.
were.
Boom. There we
Yeah.
go.
Okay.
Problem solved.
I knew
Hey, Mari.
I knew there was somebody missing. All right.
We have a plan here. Hey, Mari.
Yes.
You're the sneakiest of all of us. Go up first, find us a way to attack. Whether they're all to the left, all to the right, split down the middle. See what you see.
Alright.
And then come back. Don't fight
Yep.
them immediately.
No problem.
Are you going to the south to go do that, or you going...
Yeah, I'm going to south. It's too loud over there.
Okay. Give me a stealth check.
Rhea didn't.
You head down to the southern staircase.
Yeah,
Well, I was setting him up the north way. Okay.
He walked away.
you didn't specify. You
Well,
did.
The idea was to motion to the
You
north
can yell at him.
stairway.
He's walking away.
Mm.
Do not see Mari.
There we go, listening again.
Give him a moment. Give him a moment.
He's cooking.
Let him cook. Yeah.
All right. Let's take a look. 31, huh? Pretty damn good. You make your way
Pretty
up
good.
to... I'll pull you to this map and put your token on it.
He's
Make
practically
a
liquid
figure.
cat.
Surface level.
Aren't all cats liquid?
They take the form of any container they enter.
This is true.
I was going for like liquid snake joke, but all right.
Oh, I need
Uh,
to become a Volvo Ebony.
Mari, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
And you fail.
He hasn't even rolled.
You succeed. Checking the wall on your way up, you find that it is a secret hallway, which is why the sound seems so muffled. It seems to be a secret door on the north wall.
Just peeking through the secret door. Oh!
Let's go ahead and slightly open it slowly and peek through.
He's a peeping Tom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The wall pushes open to reveal what looks like a small armory. There are large braziers filling the room with fire and light and warmth. Kind of a stark contrast from below, where there were just the magical lights and it was kind of cold and breezy. Up here, it's like a warm, kind of temperature-controlled area, it seems. And there are large tridents, there are heavy plate armor and twisted scimitars and potions and bottles along the walls. And it appears to just be some preparation area.
Ooh. I'm probably gonna take some of those potions, Nick.
You want to try to take a look around? There are bottles of what look to be bubbling, almost boiling water, you'd imagine. Maybe carbonized? You're not sure. But it's like bubbling inside of the potion pots. There's a whole bunch of them.
Oh. Oh.
Soda pop.
Well, this is... I do have it, but I'm not proficient in it yet. My chemical tools. I was gonna see if I could find that out, but I'm not proficient in it.
How much training have you done with it, or do you just have it?
Not a lot. I think I did 1 or 2 days.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, without like identify or something, you don't know what these are.
Right.
You have to sit with them and check them out.
Yeah.
Or send one.
I can't do like they don't have any potions ready.
What do you mean?
They don't have any finished potions.
Oh no, they all look as finished as they could be. They're just in bottles.
Oh.
But it looks
Oh,
like
they are.
it looks like bubbling water.
Okay. So they're finished. I thought they were still in the.
No, it's just you see a bunch of potions. It looks like there's a couple racks of potions. There's a couple racks of weaponry, and a couple racks of armor. And then there's a winding hall, stairway that looks like it leads down into a whirlpooling maelstrom in the center. To the right, you don't see any people, but you see what looks like a small shark farm. A bunch of pet sharks gated behind bars, and a few reef sharks going about some coral. To the north, you see a similar kind of pooled area of water, reef sharks, and coral. Some of the coral glowing, and a large statue in the center of what you now recognize as that champion you just killed.
Oh. Yes.
Suddenly, Mari's obsession with fishing comes in, and he goes over there and fishes.
Even though I really want to. Just looking what this is, but okay. Nothing for me here yet. I'm just here to scout a report, not for me to get in trouble right now. Even though I do want to steal some of those. Okay.
And so it's not like a straight stairway either. You think that you're multiple floors. Like if this was a building, you're multiple floors up right now. So that vortex in the center, you think if you jumped into that, it would suck you back down to that lower level.
Right. Let me go ahead and take some of these potions. maybe half of the potions, or actually enough where it looks like they didn't prepare enough, and there's some missing potions in the sense that
Sure, give me
they thought. Yep.
let's just say survival or deception to kind of leave it like they weren't stolen from.
Oh my god.
Yeah, so
Being spicy.
Mari gets a little greedy and grabs quite a few obvious potions are removed. Like it's not something you can really hide. But you have half a dozen of these kind of boiling water potions that you don't know what they do yet.
And then one for fun, I'm just gonna knock one down from the counter and run away and close the door behind.
Oh, jeez.
He is a cat after all.
Thank you, Nick.
You head back down.
Oh no, I keep going up.
Oh, it doesn't go back up. This is
Oh,
this is it.
This is the top
is
floor.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I head back down. Meet everyone else.
Do we
These
hear
are
the
just
crashing
random-
of glass?
It's
on the other
actually
side.
yeah, it's actually pretty high up. It's a few stories up and through stones. So it's like the faint echoing of the orchestra and all the people is faint. It's up a winding staircase that leads you straight to it, but it's pretty far up there, right? So
Okay, good news. Found an armory, and a lot of other things.
Was there anything good up there?
I found these potions, some reef sharks,
Anything throwable?
some javelins, but they're pretty big. I don't know if you can throw them. Well, not javelins per se. They were tridents. I think you could throw those.
You can.
You found the armory then.
Yes.
All right. All right. What about all these bubbly things? Is this? What is this?
Don't know.
We don't have 10 minutes. All right.
We have plenty of time. I don't know why you're thinking 10 minutes is a long time.
We're just kind of thinking through everything she can do.
How about
Takes
this?
us less time to get past or more time to get past guards.
I do not know
Yes.
what they do, and I don't have time to find out. Everybody take one. Sanine and Malia, to the front.
Well,
Let's go cause some trouble.
Gets in the front, no
do you
question.
not want me to scout that side ahead? I went to the other side.
Oh, you had your chance, Cat.
Okay. Your choice.
I
Make it loud and proud, I guess.
I'll be as far in the back as possible to make sure I'm giving you covering fire.
all right, Sanine and Malia step forward then.
Meanwhile, Car.
I was gonna say, do we want to just leave him here?
We probably,
I think-
honestly
Malia-
probably should.
Malia's
gonna
just
say-
standing there stretching.
Leave you here as protection, and not protection as safety. So you
Nah,
don't-
he's protection.
Oh, but everybody wanted to use him as a human shield. I mean, what?
Yeah, you.
well, that's you and
stop
your
anyone
character.
from
We can't
escaping.
do that.
He's also not even human, so I'd like to see this.
You stop anyone from escaping. Just stand there.
Watch our backs, Car.
Stand there menacingly.
Malia
Oh
behind
God,
me.
look at him. He's got the expression of a stone cold killer.
I don't think he can hear you.
Ebony just like doing the waving hand thing in front of his face. Probably right, but this is really entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
Party makes their way up the stairway.
So, Rhea, how should we approach this?
Fists, I assume.
That depends on what we've seen. We're here to stop
Wait,
the
what?
ritual. I don't imagine there's friendlies.
No, I can't imagine. I was just curious if it was negotiation time or if we are truly just going in to kill.
I could go out and say something. I'm just expecting to take a trident to the throat for doing so.
That will not happen.
The
I appreciate that.
sound of the halls begin to fill with the loud noise of the lower chamber.
If you wish to speak words, you may. However, he gets his sword ready, and it obviously
I don't think
growls.
they
I don't think now is the time for negotiations. I believe now is the time for actions.
As you make your way around the stairway, it climbs to a room filled with tables made of large shells, a central fountain, and at the far end, what seems to be where the music is coming from, a large crab-like construction. There are some Sahwagan going between the tables with food. They appear to be waiters, by the way they're dressed. The others dressed like warriors for the most part.
Or are they dressed in suits?
I would like a group stealth check.
Is this are we in dim light?
Currently,
Sweet, I get to make the stealth check with advantage because of the cloak of the bat.
Man,
Honestly-
this is great.
I'm tempted to try it.
Hey.
I'm kind of
I mean,
tempted to try it.
Oh, that was
Looking
so
at that.
close to a nat 20, and it was not.
I saw it closer to
Well,
an
I-
18.
I rolled a nat 20.
very nice, very nice.
I love how my 2 is an 11.
We will also roll for Lyrie as she's with you guys. Throw her a stealth check.
You know,
She
Cindy
also
rolls a
throws out a
3,
2 in there.
Nailed it.
has a giant sword that growls. I wonder why he can't sneak.
Aren't you supposed
Ah.
to make it at disadvantage because of your bow scale?
Oh yeah, that is true. I wonder if he can get in that one.
See if you get worse than 3. Go for it.
Sure, I'll crit
It's
fish.
a little bit better. It's a little bit better. All right, so their passive perception is a 15. Unfortunately, your stealth is a 15. As you make
No,
your way up
I
the
ha-
stairs,
No. Ready.
immediately some Sahwagan turn, pull out their weapons, and you hear them shout in their strange fish language. And they start to make their way towards the door with tridents out. What do you all do?
I guess. Do it.
Good,
Fine.
after-
They're
good
told me to do.
afternoon. Just say in primordial. How's it going?
Can I do one
Ultimately.
of these?
Ultimately, Sinian's right. We have to try. But
Rhea?
I mean,
Can you
that was
do
a
it
good one of
with
these.
fireball?
Rhea.
You can definitely open up with combat.
gosh.
Let's say first with the primordial, they don't seem to understand it. Go ahead and give me a general
Well,
persuasion check, Rhea.
Yeah, I was gonna say this is more of a thought, not a I'm going to. This is a. This is
Just
a
like
hey,
I
I'm putting
might-
this on the table.
Cleveland.
Thoughts?
Thoughts.
I think I
27.
might cleave them in 2.
Oh, sorry. I would say with disadvantage because they don't understand you.
Oh, okay. I'll just roll
I
again then.
should have mentioned
Yeah.
that. But yeah, they don't know your language, so it is disadvantage persuasion as you try to
No.
just gesture towards them.
I rolled the wrong thing. Hang on.
Yeah.
Let me
that's
just delete
perception.
that. Yeah.
Oh, I mean,
Well, it was fine. You can
Uh,
keep the roll. Don't delete stuff. But you'd have a +4 on that, which brings it to 13.
no, it was.
I know I have
was a
much
9,
higher.
right?
+4. It would have been +8 on top of that.
Yeah,
Whatever it was. I think it was 5 + 4 + 8, right?
I rolled a 5. I have
Yeah.
a +12 persuasion. So
all right. So
this
that's
is a 17.
5, so 17. There you go.
Mhm.
So with that, I would say that you can see that some of them kind of don't immediately attack, and they look like they are just poised in a defensive stance.
But try a couple of other languages. She'll try Sylvan. She'll try Undercommon.
The only thing you ever seem to get out of them is, and And they hold their weapons out and they're slowly encroaching, and there's more and more of them. And then a really large one steps forward. He has 4 arms and he wields a large trident. One of the ones that you think Mari saw the armory filled with armor for. And others start to circle around him. One in the back starts to chant. You recognize it as spellcasting, even in the strange language.
That one. Okay.
In the far back.
Yeah, no, it's not working.
As soon as you say, yeah, no, it's not working, I'm going to do fireball.
All right, let's
I
do...
have a funny follow-up for that, sure.
Well, let's do initiative.
Oh, okay.
Oh, now they roll good.
Hey, I see a nat 20 in there. And
You know,
Another
this,
one.
Maybe.
That's your second one already.
this dungeon has exposed multiple spells I think I want to take that I don't have. So thank you for the whole new
Oh.
kit.
That's
Are you a
that's good
wizard?
of-
Oh,
Oh!
Another
There
nat
it
Dare
20.
is.
you copy my... Dare you copy my dice?
It's my only one.
I'm kidding. I don't.
All right.
It's also slightly
these
higher than
guys,
your
one of
total.
each of these guys to represent the rolled tokens.
They also have a nat 20 in there. Oh my god.
Well,
So-
yeah.
How do you... I'm going to try to figure out how to change my dice because it's been dark for about 10 sessions.
I am going to turn the grid on really quick so it might refresh. And to change your
go to
dice,
your-
top right, game set. I got it. Top right, game settings. Go to configure settings. Scroll down to dice, so nice. And then there's a
Okay.
3D dice settings. You can change what your dice look like in there. There's only so many options on right now. Alright, we go immediately into a combat though. As the sounds of magic begin to be cast from the hall, and indeed, Ebony, it looks like you're gonna get off a fireball before any of them do anything. We got the grid up. We got combat ready. Malia, you will be first to act. Let's get you guys into individual squares here, so... That works
Okay.
pretty good.
Well, as always, I play characters that do the thing.
Just gonna scoot these guys around into squares as well.
Well, he's a
'cause-
big one.
Yeah, they're all off grid, so don't mind
He's
me
friend
just
shaped.
He's
slightly
friend-shaped.
scooting each of them.
It's got multiple arms. That's more arms to hug you with.
Not if I hug first.
Yeah, but your hugs hurt, I would imagine.
Okay, I think they're all pretty much on the grid now.
I was just testing.
All right, what do you do, Malia?
Okay. Well, we're just gonna go forward. Actually, no. I'm gonna go for that one and go for the punch. Where is my? There we go. Helps if I target. Is it gonna let me target? There we go. Should just be a normal roll. That's a roll.
14 on the dice against one of the warriors. It does hit.
Okay. Well, let's do damage, and then I'll do my second hit. Bonk.
Let's see if I can find that stuff after. All right, 10 points of damage. You rush in and bonk the first one, easily getting past his defenses. He holds out a trident, or a spear, tries to hold you back. You have to leap away for the second strike as you critically miss as he kind of swipes you back.
All right. Oh, we haven't short rested. Lovely.
We haven't short rested.
All right. Well, that's gonna be my turn. Yeah, that's gonna be my turn for now. I think.
Ebony,
No, I'm gonna. No, I'm gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna flurry. I'm gonna flurry. I'm gonna do this.
go for it.
That's 2 more.
Flurry of blows, 2 more punches. Another
Oh,
nat
you're
1.
kidding me.
He is able to hold you back with that spear and not let you get into punch range.
And then there's 1 more, right?
1 more.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
18 on the dice. You eventually do get a punch in right into his weird fish nose.
Ridiculous.
Another 9 points of damage. He is bloodied and looking pretty rough with just 2 hits.
Okay. Ebony, let's go.
Ebony, you're up.
Okay. So I'm gonna move forward. So I'm gonna get to about maybe here. And then I'm going to where did that template go? There it is. I'm gonna do fireball right there.
All right.
Then I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points. And I'm going to do heightened spell. And
This
I
is
am
the
going
nuclear
to
bomb.
And I am going to give the big guy disadvantage on his dex saving throw.
Okay.
And it's a DC 17.
Did you cast the fireball?
I did. It's up at the top. It's cast before everyone rolled initiative.
Before everyone rolled initiative. I see it.
It's
I got it. Don't know which one's gonna be the Baron. I'm just gonna have to re-roll for him. If he succeeds, I'll re-roll for him. Oof, not looking too good. Baron got a 10. He failed anyway, so disadvantage or not, only one of the deep divers succeeds. The second one, so this guy. Everybody else fails. Go ahead and roll damage. 28 points of damage. And it'll be half of this one deep diver.
I see that. I can see the priest.
Oh, interesting. I should be doing 1 more damage. Oh well, we'll fix it later.
Let's see if...
It might actually drop that guy.
22. Okay, that looks like it all calculated. So, 2 warriors die in that fireball. And the deep divers look like they're okay. They're like these scaled armored fighters next to them. They are holding glaives. And the Baron looks, he looks burnt and hurt, but still alive as the fireball settles.
I'm then going to, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Hound of the Ill Omen.
Did we set up a hound at all?
We did not.
Alright, preferably let me know on anything like this, because I do think I can get tokens for them. For now...
It uses Direwolf stats with just minor changes.
That's fine. For now, I'll give you a Direwolf. Let's make a copy.
Yeah.
And then we'll just write Hound of Ill Omen. Covered by anyone, make him friendly, accept, configure ownership, give you ownership. I just don't like to do all this mid-combat, so preferably any summons you guys have. This is a future notice to everyone. Let me know. Let me know.
Okay, so it appears in an unoccupied space of my choice within 30 feet of the target. Okay, so I'm going to target the Sahuagin priest. So he can appear anywhere within 30 feet of the target, so... about, yeah.
You want him to just be somewhere around here?
Yeah, put him up here. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so he's medium, not large. He's a monstrosity, not a beast. Gives him a number of temporary hit points equal to half my sorcery level, so it has 5 hit points on it. 5 temp HP on it.
Alright, we'll fix all that after. It's fine. Monstrosity, medium. Go ahead and make your attack.
He does
with him.
need to roll. He rolls initiative and goes on his own turn.
For ease of access, any summons go right after you.
Got it. Okay. So he can only target the creature I made his target. So he can only target the priest. Right. Okay, so while my hound is within 5 feet of this priest, he has disadvantage on saving throws against any spells I cast.
That's fine.
So it's known.
Go ahead and make the attack. Natural
Ow.
20.
As one does.
Pretty high roll too.
17
What's going on?
points of damage to the priest as you chomp into him, and then potentially knock him prone if he is huge or smaller. So he's prone.
Oh, sweet. That is the end of my turn.
The Hound of Ill-Omen tackles the priest in the back. The Blade Masters will now go, and there's only one of them.
Vinny's just like clapping her hands in the background, like, yay, Snuffles.
How much health does the Hound of Ill-Omen have?
That's why I'm confused, because it says he has temp
It
HP.
appears with a number of
equal to
temporary hit points equal to your equal to half your sorcery level. All right, so half your sorcery level is what? 5.
5.
So it has 5 temp HP. How much health does it have?
It says it appears with the stats of a direwolf, so I would assume the same amount of
Assume
health as a
full
direwolf.
amount as a direwolf and 5 temp. All right.
Yep.
So this guy's going to turn and attack the hound. Reattacks with his wave cutter blade. First one hits, I believe, yeah, 14 AC.
Yeah.
Once he starts to bleed, this guy has advantage. He makes 2 more attacks. All right, 3 hits. This is my favorite part, is rolling all the numbers together. 31 points of damage. The Hound of Ill-Omen is cut to shreds. The Sahwagan gets him off of the priest, cuts him down, and then is going to rush his speed towards the battlefield, which is right behind this guy. We'll get him like here. Lyrie is up. She will shout for the Dawn Vail, and she's gonna wild shape. And so we will go into, I think, what's the best? Is wild shape different now? It is, right?
Yeah.
Did the wolf get killed immediately?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, he does not have very much health.
Yep.
Good lord.
And they were on the priest, so
I
they
mean-
wanted
I mean-
to protect the priest.
To be fair, he did get a crit out, so he did fine.
Yeah, he did his job.
It's true. He did more damage than I thought he would.
All right, let me take a quick peek. I think wild shape is way different now. Let me just read wild shape on this. All right, here it is. As a bonus action, you can shapeshift into a beast that you've learned the features from. You stay in that form for a number of hours equal to half your doing levels. Can't show. That's fine. Normal uses, known forms. All right, so that's all fine. So anything up to her druid level, CR wise, right?
Yeah.
Let me just take a look at beasts. I should have her summons prepared too, but I do not. Monsters. Beasts. Challenge rating. Let's just do anywhere from 10 to 8. Filter. Oh, that's T-Rex territory. We go T-Rex form. So she's going to run out of this stairway, transform into a T-Rex, stomping through, and before she transforms, she just says to the party, I learned this one from a book about Chult. And she's gonna just rush into this battle here, blocking this doorway, kind of making it somewhat safe, and then doing a multi-attack, a bite, and 2 attacks, and a tail whip. Let's start with a bite on the guy in the front. It'll hit. It will eat him, swallows him whole.
Lord.
All right, Larry.
Continues forward. She will make... okay, so 1 bite, 1 tail. A tail swipe at that one in front of her.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
21 hits. The tail comes whipping in and whacks that warrior dead with 1 solid thunk, slams up against the table, falls to the ground limp. That is Larry's turn. Sanine.
Well, what to do now? Those 2 are dead.
Commit crimes.
I mean, that's the idea. Well, actually, not this one. Not him. I could probably get to him. I'd have to waste my turn doing this.
Not wasted your. Oh, it's 40 feet.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I'm not a rogue, so I can't use a cunning action. I
You gotta
can't do
move up
much
sometime.
here, so I guess I just slide under the Lyrie and get into the middle of whatever the fuck this is.
So dash forward.
Yeah.
All
We'll
right.
dash forward. He just gets up right in this guy's face after noticing him. He sees the big guy and then goes up to him.
You got it. All of them kind of quickly turn to you as you appear out from under the T-Rex. They were all looking up at that thing. Some of the spears come down towards you. The Baron looks and points at the T-Rex and says something unintelligible. He says, from what you can tell, basically, I've got that one. You guys get these ones. And you're pretty sure that that's, the gestures that you get from it. Pointing and cheering for battle. Any bonus action this round, Sanine?
I'm just being if I want to use any of these spells yet. I don't really need to, but they're the ones with bonus actions.
Alright, the High Priestess's turn.
You know what?
then.
I am going to do something, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a big man over here make a wisdom saving throw. I'm going to cast Compelled Duel on him.
Ooh.
Alright, Compelled Duel bonus action.
I'll waste it, why not?
As he points up at the T-Rex, I'll take that one. Fully ignores you. Natural 20.
Well, it's been a mistake in the past, so...
It was worth a try.
The High Priestess turn. They will start off... Malia. This one is going to wave its wand around. The only word that you understand is Umberlee. And
Sweet.
they cast banishment on you.
Oh, lovely.
I need
Oh,
a
charisma.
charisma saving throw, DC 14, or be banished.
Nope.
Ugh. You are not banished. You're able
She's
to fight
stubborn.
against the magic, but you can feel yourself warping back to your home plane.
Oh, God.
but it fails. Concentration broken, and you stay here. I don't think I have any bonus action. Well, yeah, they'll bonus action resistance on themselves.
Bonus action Riz.
Just resistance gives them a little bit of potential protection from magics. Rhea,
Who did the resistance?
the one that just tried to banish. You heard them chant some magic. They're actually not in your view. They're in.
I was going to say I'm not actually sure
they're
which
in
one you're
Malia's
talking
view, the priestess.
Okay.
You step forward, you'll see them.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. Rhea's gonna step forward next to Edony and just kind of go, I like his thinking, lass. And I'm gonna throw a fireball too.
Fireballs into the
God.
chamber.
I keep forgetting her name on here is misspelled.
I'm gonna do 4th level because why not?
Edony. I'm pretty sure you can change that.
I'm
Again.
doing it right now. I just did it. I think the foundry will have to refresh for it to go through though.
She'll throw it right at the whole center of mass. Everybody there can make a dex save, please. DC 16. Okay.
Rhea has gotten a pyromaniac best friend.
What do we bond over? Violence.
What do we bond over? The flames.
What are we rolling here?
Just
Dex
the
saving
enemies.
throw.
Just the enemies.
Oh, saves. I'm like, why are they so low? Oh god.
It's not going well for them. That's good. Damage. None of them succeed.
Awesome. Here we go. 9d6.
You did 4th level, okay.
25 points of fire damage. To all of them.
Oh, 2 nat
Hey,
1s.
one's dead.
Oh.
One is dead. The other's injured, some badly so.
And then Quicken is 2 points, isn't it?
If I remember correctly, yeah.
Let's see. Quicken. Yep,
Oh,
2
that was a
points.
low roll.
Okay. Would you allow me to have Quicken that? I didn't call it initially, but
as long
would
as you
allow me
have
to
the
do that?
sorcery points for it, that's
Okay.
fine.
I do. And then, just cause, I'm gonna do one more thing. They're calling out to their gods, so we'll call out to ours. Silanine, strike them down! These two. The boss guy and the Blade Master, I think.
Okay. Boss guy and the Blade Master. Deck saves.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, one of those was really good.
A dirty 20 from the Blade Master. But the Baron takes it. He takes radiant damage here. 14 points. Blasted by the fire, he kind of rolls out of the flames, starts patting himself off when immediately radiant beams come flying down towards him and slam him right in the face. He looks near death at this point, badly bloodied.
Is Sacred
Rhea
Flame
giggles
the
and
one-
claps in the background.
Is Sacred Flame the one where since he failed, the next attack on him has advantage, or no?
No, that's
No.
Guiding Bolt. Sacred Flame's just a cantrip of radiant light. Alright.
A lovely save or suck cantrip.
Most cantrips are.
It's one of the better cantrips, yeah.
Mari.
I will go ahead and move my 40 feet. Wow, there's a lot more in here than I thought. Oh, there's a crab. Oh, how nice.
Mari,
didn't
you'll
even
notice
see
they
him.
all go after you in initiative.
Oh god.
Swiggity swooty.
The only two that got higher were the ones that there's literally only two of.
Yeah.
I
Was
go
there
ahead.
only one high priestess? No, there's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
One Blade Master,
Well,
one High
sadly, I
Priestess,
have to
one
use my-
priest.
Yeah, I have
Oh
to
wow,
use my
that
thing on
certainly
feet
looks like
just
a
to move.
priestess. I can. Oh.
You
10
can
more
tell,
feet.
right?
That's feline
Yeah.
agility.
What do you mean?
That's
She's
fine.
the-
Feline agility, you rush forward.
Yep. Go ahead and target
She's the-
him.
28 will hit.
Damage.
Sneak attack.
attack. Where's my other one?
11 points of damage. Sneak for 21. He's bloodied under half as you start to gut the fish. A nice fillet slides off as you get the dagger under the skin, and it slides clean through his flesh.
Ooh.
Additional
Yep.
6
Do you get
points
the
of
moving blade in
booming.
there?
Still alive.
Nice.
Badly
and a
injured,
quick
but still
finish.
alive.
And a quick finish.
Bonus action, offhand dagger into his side. A 15 just misses, but you have flanking from Sanine, which I don't think you added. So that's
No.
a 16. That'll hit.
All right.
Ooh.
He doesn't have
I got you.
reactions or nothing, right? Nah.
7
All
more.
right,
13.
13 more points of damage. Still alive.
Yep,
Another one of
that's
those offhands
everything.
might put him down.
Yeah, but sadly that's it for me.
Indeed. All right, the Sahuagin warriors go now. Most of them, actually, a lot of them dead. A good chunk of them in the back still. Let's deal with those ones, because they're going to have to dash, I think. They have 40 swim, but they're walking, so 30. So we're going to just go a total of 60 feet with these guys. He's going to get into this flanking position with these guys rushing in. These ones will get into... That one's in range to attack. This one's not, so that's a dash. So 2 of them are going to attack Malia. The other one's dashed.
Oh,
So 2 attacks on Malia.
and I just cracked a beer.
They get 2 melee attacks each. One with a bite, one with a claw. Or they can replace it with a
Disadvantage.
spear. So I'm going to do spear attacks. First one is not looking hot. And that's a cloak of displacement, right?
Yep.
Alright, 2 attacks missing. They will have +2 on these, I'm not adding, but those still miss. And
They would still miss.
final attack, a 2 on the dice again. Disadvantage really helping on that.
Malia lives
Yep.
for this.
Just dodging spear jab after spear jab as you're surrounded, but dealing with it just fine. The Baron gets to go, and he was going to go for the T-Rex, but he has been somewhat blocked off from it. I think that he sees the rogue stabbing into a deep delver. He ignores the compelled duel, so he is going to, because of that wisdom save, he's going to fully ignore Sanine. He's going to attack Mari. 3 attacks, 1 with a bite, 2 with a claw, or trident. So he's going to bite first, and then he's going to trident twice. And he will have just +2 on this. So 25 on the bite, and then trident twice. I'll add the +2. Trident once on a 3 on is not going to hit. 14, it's a little better, 23. So he gets 1 bite, 1 trident attack. The bite is 2d4 +4. And then the trident is 2d8 +4.
Yeah.
19 total damage. Any reactions?
Yes.
Uncanny
Uncanny
dodge.
dodge.
To have one of them, you can have the 7, which is
Yeah.
+4. So that'd be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So 5 less. So 14 damage.
Yep. Sounds good.
And that's your reaction as you take 5 less damage from the trident. You're still chomped into with a bite and then stabbed. Though he looks pretty rough. Oh, he should have advantage if you don't have full health. You didn't have full health, right?
I did not, but I'm also my armor gives me -12 piercing or 12 slashing damage.
Oh, this is piercing. You don't take any damage from that hit.
Oops.
You do. You do take damage, but you watch as your armor is able to actually
Absorbs it. Yeah.
well, yeah, it's able to like reflect the hit and immediately staunches the wound, closes it up, and just kind of keeps you in battle as magical staunching armor.
Mari's got that Eldritch armor.
Very
Oh
cool,
my
very
god,
cool.
an Eldritch God?
No, I'm
so-
saying the armor is just a little
So
funky,
just
not the god.
keep your reaction.
Everybody's
Your
a
armor
warlock
saves
now.
you from damage unless you get hit hard from piercing or slashing. You can still take bludgeoning and any other type, but
Okay.
these guys specifically do piercing and slashing, and that's pretty damn
I
good
still have
against
my
this armor.
reaction.
You still have your reaction.
Okay.
The deep delvers get to go, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4. So this guy 30 feet, he can get into. Well, actually, maybe he goes for Mari. What's his movement? 30 feet.
Probably enough.
It's 30. It's barely enough. He'll go here. This one will go here. This one will go here. So we have 3 of them on Sanine. One of them comes in to attack Mari. Sanine, these guys will have advantage from their blood frenzy if you're injured, but you're not. And then, so if they hit you, they start to get advantage. They are just going to go ahead and make multi-attacks on you. 2 glaives from each of them. So 2, 4, 6 glaive attacks. And if any of these hit once, you'll start to bleed and they'll have advantage. So
Yep,
that hits.
They get advantage.
They get advantage. That's 3. We have 3 more. And we have 1 miss and 5 hits. The glaives do 2d10 each. That's 10d10 plus 10. That's a lot of damage coming in from the glaives. They start to slice and dice Sanine. 83 points. Damn, that rolled high. That's a lot of 9s and 10s. 83 points of damage. Sanine, they don't cut you down, but they almost do. They almost cut you down in 1 round.
Didn't I give you a cloak of displacement?
Oh, he did.
Do
I
you
do have a
it?
cloak of displacement.
Do you
I
have a?
forgot to put
You
my
don't. You don't have it attuned right now.
I think
What do
it
you
wouldn't be
have-
attuned
what do
even
you
if
have
it
for-
were on at the time it would be given.
No. What do you have for attunement items? When did you get this?
It would have been
Mari
last
gave
session.
it-
3
Yeah,
sessions
one.
ago, before we left here to this place.
Yeah,
It was-
why would he
I
not?
gave
It was
to you.
before we came here.
Yeah. Before we even went
So
inside the
Sanine,
deep wilds.
Sanine, did you attune to it?
I mean, I didn't actively think about it. I'm sure he would have thought to do it. So, I don't know.
I mean, he gave it to you. It's your call whether your character
We're gonna
attunes
say
to
yes. We're gonna say yes.
it. He would have attuned to it. So
He
then,
would've.
let's see if disadvantage changes much here. So the first, it's only once you get hit it falls off until it resets. So, let's just see. First attack was a 22. I'm gonna roll 1 more swing for that first attack for disadvantage. And if this hits, it stays the same. 11. So first attack would have missed. Second attack already missed at advantage. Third attack would have hit no matter what. So that does save you from 1 attack. So even disadvantage, and then once you're bloodied, they have advantage. So that would have
Which would
saved
make it
you
a
from the
straight roll.
third attack. The third attack, in your case, was double 10s.
Wow.
The second one
Saved
that
you
hit
good hit.
10 and 10. So you get 22 health back.
God, thank God. Thank the gods!
You get 22 health back. The first swing misses. The second swing misses. The third swing at disadvantage hits, breaks the cloak, and all the rest are at advantage and hit. So saves you from 1 hit. You're still badly injured. They get past the cloak's disadvantage. That's the deep diver's turn. Just to the priest now. Badly injured, 15 feet to stand up as they were knocked on the ground. And they will go for a mass healing word.
No.
And 60 feet. They're 45 from there. So they're going to go ahead and cast that. And I think they're far enough to do that unless somebody has counterspell within range.
I have counterspell. I'm not within range.
What's range? Is it 60 or is it 90?
60.
60?
60.
Yeah, so he's far back enough that he's going to get a
checked
mass
already.
cure wounds off. He's going to try to hit some of these low health guys and himself. So he can hit 6 people.
Also, they changed how counterspell works, I think.
I do believe so.
It's no longer guaranteed if it's below. It's no longer
didn't
guaranteed
add-
failure.
Didn't add his +2. Oh, also, let me just see. Mass cure wounds. I think there's new mass cure wounds. 2024. Yeah, that's what I thought. Mass cure wounds is 5d8 plus spell mod, not 2d4. 5d8.
This is mass healing word, not mass cure wounds.
Oh, you're right. Thank you. Mass healing word. That's why it's 2d4. It's bonus action, yeah? Is it?
Oh, yeah, bonus action.
Bonus
So-
action.
Yeah, healing word.
That's actually
yeah.
nice. That's actually nice. Mass healing word. New mass healing word. 2d4. That is correct. So it's +2. So he gets only 4 in here. 4 healing. That's nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then he is 6. Apply. It at least takes him out of bloodied. He's going to move up 25 feet. Action is going
Oh,
to be
that was dumb.
a dodge. He's going to dodge. Sorry, I thought I did the other spell with him, but that's what he has. He has healing word, not cure wounds, which is good for you guys. A lot less healing to them. That's the priest's turn. Top of round 2, Malia. They have crowded in around you, though you dodge with ease.
All right, well, we're going to do some punching first and see where it goes from there.
It hits.
Oh, okay, so I think I should be doing 1 more damage from the Eldritch Claw Tattoo, but it doesn't seem to be adding it.
You can just add it into situational as long as you know what you need to add. You kill that guy, though.
Awesome. Huh. Now, I'm going to do something a little bit silly.
This will go well.
I'm sure there's some up attacks going up there.
What direction did you just move? Sorry, I missed it.
I moved. Can I draw? Is that a thing?
So
I moved basically forward.
These
wait,
are
can I
huge
move
conch
over
shells.
the
You can climb over
Okay.
them. I would say difficult terrain or a successful athletics or acrobatics.
Even if it's difficult terrain, I can do it. I have the movement.
That's fine.
Okay.
If you just want to use the movement, you can just difficult terrain it. If you want to
Yep,
make a
I will
roll,
use
you can
movement.
potentially get over it without difficult terrain.
I mean, I'll roll it. Why
Yeah,
not?
acrobatics or athletics to do no difficult terrain and just 30 feet of movement. Nat 20. You easily kind of do like a flip and slide like over the hood of a car, over the hood of this conch shell, and land on the other side. Down like a
We're gonna do
slide
my
down
job
the side
now.
easily enough, flipping towards the priestess. 2 of them get op attacks on you, yeah? So 2 spear attacks. Disadvantage, right? So I'll disadvantage this one. They miss.
Sweet. That is kind of how I built the character. And we're gonna punch.
So what you're saying is Malia's working as intended and going burr. Good.
26, believe it or not, that hits.
Wow.
I can't believe it's not butter.
Oh, I forgot to add the damage. It should be 11. Whoops. I'll have to fix that at some point.
They lose concentration on resistance.
Oh. Yeah, I'm going for the mages now. You're welcome. Fuck it, let's go flurry again. Sorry, I should have said that earlier, but let's
19 hits. And 11 points of damage. Very nice.
Oh, that one might not. No, it's probably going to.
17 hits as well. Easily. Easily. 11 points.
Alright, Ebony.
20 more damage to him with the flurry, but he's still up.
That's fine.
Alright.
Ebony, do your stuff.
Ebony, you're up.
They step out for a minute.
Never mind. No,
Oh, no, they're
they're
here.
back.
my mic was muted. Sorry.
Ah.
We can stand under the dinosaur, right? Because of its size.
So in
Yes.
2024 rules, you can go through things without any issue at all.
Really?
Yep.
You just can't end in their square.
Just
Welcome
can't
to
end there.
Pathfinder. Welcome to Pathfinder.
They're also huge. I think you could stand underneath.
Mechanically, in the old rules, you couldn't. Yes, and I think still, because they're 2 sizes larger, you can stand in their square. You can also get through them without any issue, regardless. Though on the new rules,
Oh,
you can just there's no issue.
Yeah, because I wanted to just stand under the T-Rex because I'm not
Yes.
getting into that room.
You can, for the convenience of seeing your token, give yourself some height so you're above them.
Got it. Will do. I will keep that in mind for next time. Do I have clear line of sight of what I'm trying to target? Yes. How? Would I have clear line of sight of the?
The priest,
Priest
yeah,
from where
yeah,
I
he's
did-
dodging, but yeah.
Okay, I didn't know if these things on the floor were.
No, that's the lower end of the conch too. They serve as tables, but they're very misshapen tables.
okay. I see. And I am going.
It looks like a
to-
dining hall, but for
Okay,
Sahuagin.
I'm gonna spend 2 sorcery points and do a quicken spell. Yeah. I'm going to use my bonus action spell. I am going to cast Old Person, the Sahuagin, on the beast.
That's interesting.
The EC 17 Wisdom save.
He's not that wise. Although that is his spellcasting modifier.
He's paralyzed.
He is paralyzed as you hold him with magic.
And now any attack on him is a critical hit, right?
Well, if somebody runs up to him and hits him, I think paralyzed. I can double check everything it gives it to him. I don't know if it gives it crit. Let me double check. Paralyzed. That's 2014. Let me just open up the 2024 book.
It says the attack rolls against this creature has advantage. Any attacks on this creature is a critical hit if the creature
Is within
if the
5
attacker
feet,
is
yeah.
with 5 feet.
Yep.
Oh, okay. So magic on it is not a crit, but melee attacks on it.
Melee attacks within 5 feet. If it's magic and it's a melee magic, it would be. Just within 5 feet, melee attacks.
I unfortunately don't have one of those. However, I am going to cast a cantrip. I'm going to cast Sorcerer's Boost. It's a 19 hit.
One creature object you can see within range. Does a 19 hit who?
The priest.
Oh, this is at the priest as well. 19 easily hits.
It is 1d8 of.
If you roll an 8 on a d8 for this spell, you can roll another d8 and add it to the damage.
Oh, okay. It auto did that already.
It
Yep.
did auto do that.
Oh,
That's
and,
pretty cool.
At
Yeah.
fifth,
Wow.
You hit 2 8s and 2 7s.
oh,
Pretty
did
high
I?
damage.
Dude, that's wild.
Okay, and I'm going to decide that he is being hit.
He's dead.
And
Describe to me
Psychic
how you hold and then kill this priest with psychic
so
damage.
Ebony is going to hold one hand out and just like clench it and do it, like hold a hand out in the direction of the priest, clench a fist, and like a dark, spindly thing is gonna rise out of his own shadow and clutch him in place. And then with her other hand, she's just gonna point at him, and then it seems like nothing happened, and then his mind just shatters and he falls to the floor limp.
You just see him paralyzed from the whole person as his body is shaking and he head explodes, falls to the ground limp, dead.
He got the shadow
Psychic.
touch. It wasn't the good touch.
30 psychic damage. Blood gushing out at this point from his eyes and orifices as he is killed internally through some strange controlling magic.
Yep, that is the end of my turn.
Yes, very strange.
It's weird. My damage roll on Sorcerer's Burst isn't showing up on my screen.
The Blade Master.
Top tip, you rolled good.
I saw. Oh, there they go. Now they're.
The Blade Master's going to run up and underneath the T-Rex right into your face, Ebony.
Dare he? What all do I have for reactions?
Absolutely.
We're about to find out. He's going to make 3 attacks at you.
Oh, okay. My only reaction is a counter spell. I don't suppose these are magical
First
attacks.
one is a natural 1. These are weapon attacks. The second one is a 9 on the dice, 15.
Yes.
And the
I win.
final swing is a critical hit.
Sorry, Nick. I'm gonna
That
go
was
ahead
a
and do a
range of
silvery barbs
emotions.
on that.
Silvery barbs.
I still had my reaction that you gave back to me, so
Yeah, you still have it. React Silvery Barbs. He'll re-roll the final swing as Mari, you see this Blade Master kind of like flip over this conch shell, run underneath the T-Rex, slides. Ebony steps back from the first swing, the second swing coming in just in front, missing. The third one, though, he lunges forward, and you see it about to stab into her chest and potentially like kill her. You see a critical blow coming in. You use a Silvery Barbs, and who do you throw advantage to as well? As you say a quick magical word, and he kind of slips his grip.
let's give it to Sanine. Let's see what you can do with that giant sword.
A small bit of magic seems to slip underneath him and then spark onto Sanine's blade. Sanine, you have advantage. He re-swings his strike and fully like fumbles the third attack in front of Ebony. No hits.
God, I was sweating there for a second.
Lyrie is going to try to eat him. A bite attack from above.
From on high.
I was gonna say if
Oh,
if
no.
Lyrie doesn't try to eat him on my next turn,
She
I'm
misses.
going
That's a low roll.
She'll
If-
go
if she
for.
doesn't-
We'll go
she
for
doesn't
a tail swing.
I'm going to try to eat him.
She misses again, I think. She does. That's not good. T-Rex not doing its job, just flailing in the doorway, but missing.
T-Rex did eat someone, though, so we'll give him this round.
They're already full.
They two
They're
people.
hungry.
Sanine, we go to you.
No, it ate one person
Okay.
and slapped the shit out of them. Anywho, Sanine.
Darkness.
Sanine badly injured. A bunch of the deep divers got some cuts in as you find yourself fully surrounded. Darkness, a natural drow instinct to such a bad wound, spreads out around you as you embrace some of Loth's magic.
Not wanting to
can't
do
do that.
this, he goes back to it. As you see a hint of, red in his eyes before he fades away, Mari. And he stabs at this guy
You can't call
using
wolf.
a
That's
access surge.
You mean he's
Think
been
you
doing
just
it how
know.
much of his life?
How do we make the darkness show up? Let me try this.
I'm proud of us for doing so well together, by the way.
We're synergizing great. The
Oh,
two of us
there I
we
go. I can't see anymore.
Oh, I forgot. Dark vision can't see
Oh,
through
look,
darkness.
overdid a little.
Nope.
Nope, it's
That's
magical
a,
darkness.
that's a dark ass cloud. All right, perfect. It works. It blinds everyone in it. Looks good. All right, striking great sword. Stream can see you all mixed up in there. Striking
ahead and
great
fill
sword. Go
everyone
for
in.
it. And so you also can't see in this, right, Sanine?
Nope,
No,
I
I'm blind.
can't.
I'm blind fighting.
You have blind sight, so you have advantage on these swings then. 22 hits, you can crit fish it. And let me do this for you. Let's do this on your vision. Detection mode, we're gonna add blind sight 10 feet, right? 10 feet?
Yes, 10 feet.
How's that? You see it
That
now?
works very well.
What are you getting
Yeah.
blindsight from again?
It's one of his fighting styles.
Ah,
So
Growl goes burr.
So 22 hits. That's the first swing. 18
Oh, yeah,
points
what
of
the hell?
damage. That cuts down the deep diver to your south as darkness swarms around him and he starts to panic, looking around. You just chop his fish head off.
And then he goes for the big guy.
21 will hit.
Yeah, so Mari, this goes dark, and then you just hear a bit of dropping.
You start to see your fish hitting the ground.
17 points of damage. The Baron dies as well as you chop off 2 of his arms and his pole arm falls to the ground and he flops to one side, still twitching.
And I am going to bonus action. I'm debating between a second wind and something else.
Second wind is not a bad one. You are badly
There's something
injured.
coming behind you. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like we're about to fight something serious, so I think I'm gonna hold on to that.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
I don't know what else
Yeah.
you have. I'm sure you might have another good one, but second wind is not a bad bonus action. What do you do?
Let's do it.
Is second wind recovered on short rest?
It is
Okay.
9 points of healing. You take a deep breath in and at least regain some of your health as some of your wounds start to kind of quickly you close and manage them. Quite tempered in battle, Sanine. That's your turn. Unless you want any movement.
what the fuck?
Also, is the darkness cast? Did you cast it on the area or do you cast it on an item? It can be on
I
your
just cast
sword
it right
or
next to the one I have targeted.
so just on the ground. Okay,
Yeah.
got it.
So you just see him place the sword to the ground, the tip of the sword at the ground, as darkness covers everything. Well, at least around him. And you know, he is going to, yeah, he'll go right here.
Get to the edge of the darkness. The High Priestess that has Malia in their face.
Yeah, have fun with that.
Have fun with that. I mean, let's attempt to, right?
In fact, I shall.
They're out of banishments. They did their best there. So I think what we throw at you this time is a hold person.
Hey, that's my gimmick.
As I need a wisdom saving throw as they try to paralyze you.
A wisdom save.
Wisdom save,
Okay.
DC 14.
Oh God.
8 on the dice, 13. Well, it wouldn't be from Aram, it'd be from Malia. Wisdom save
yeah,
is
you're
plus
right.
3, which means 2
why
less.
is it-
Either way, it fails. I don't know why. I think maybe because you didn't have Malia targeted, and you have Aram
Maybe.
selected on the bottom left. So
Ah, weird.
yeah. So
You're
if
still
you don't
also
have
yeah,
if you
wait,
don't
what's
have
that?
anyone targeted, it'll go with
Yeah.
your default. But that either way that
Yeah, that's
fails.
a fail. Damn.
You are
Wow.
you are paralyzed. And then they're gonna once again back away. 30.
Oh, wait. Hang
Mhm.
on. Where were they when they... Oh, just out of reach.
They were right beside me.
Yeah, they were
Oh,
30
sorry,
feet,
one
so
of
they
those
were
reach,
right.
yeah.
They were right here.
Yeah, counterspell's 30-foot range. I was gonna try and counterspell.
Counterspell's a 30-foot range. Isn't it 60?
Counterspell is a 60-foot range. I'm gonna counterspell that.
You can definitely counterspell that.
I
That'd
will
be
cast
pretty hot.
Now, the new counterspell, I believe, is a
I
save
don't-
from them. Let me pull that
It's
up.
a con save. It's a con save. I have it right here. It's that.
Perfect. Con
DC
saving
7.
throw for them to get this spell off. On a
Yeah,
fail, the
it's-
spell dissipates. They have a +2, so they need a 15 or higher. That's a pretty good chance they fail. They fail. You are not paralyzed. They will stay there. Counterspell goes
Yeah,
off.
because they're gonna get
Reaction
back if
used.
they relieve.
Well, yeah. Reaction used. Good counterspell.
For a
Um,
moment, something gripped you, but it faded.
But it fades. Spell slot doesn't get expended, and the action gets burnt. So they will go ahead and instead, since that happened, they will do a spiritual weapon bonus action, and that'll be their
Oh,
turn.
no.
15 to hit as a spiritual weapon appears. We'll just say right next to this priest.
It has a disadvantage, doesn't it? Because a spiritual weapon is a physical strike. And Malia
Well,
still has
the cloak is still up. The cloak is still up. You're right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I think either way, I think 15 misses, so it doesn't matter
I
much.
have a 20, so
Yeah. It misses. Rhea.
Must be nice.
Can I borrow a little bit more vision for throwing another fireball and trying to place it at all?
Unfortunately,
Oh, yeah.
this is your current vision. The darkness blocks the room. It's a
Load me
big
into the
sphere of
T-Rex.
darkness.
It's
Then she
But
whispers a
it's
prayer under her
53.
breath and throws. But what she's going to do is use something a little bit more specific that I built for these situations. She has Careful Spell. And Careful Spell can... I was just reading this. Careful Spell can make people automatically take... hang on. Spend one sword
succeed.
point and choose a number of creatures up to your charisma modifier. The chosen creature automatically succeeds on its saving throw against the spell.
Indeed.
So Rhea's charisma mod is +4. Since she can't really tell who all is in this blast, she's going to choose everyone she can think of in front of her. Lyri, Mari, Sanine in particular, and Malia if she's in there. Fourth level
Oh,
fireball.
you can see.
oh yeah, you
Malia.
can't see. Yeah,
Hey,
you can see.
You can see. Malia.
I do have a point.
You heard the sound of the priest
Spirit.
shrieking. The
Yeah.
priestess
6-foot
shrieking.
range.
What were you saying, Sanine?
Yeah, sorry.
The darkness is a 15-foot sphere, not 60. Oh wait, is it?
It's
Or-
not.
oh,
It's
no.
not 60 feet of darkness. It's only 15. Yeah. We
Yeah,
got
it's
it
a
right. We got it
60-foot
right.
range, so we can throw it 60 feet away. Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah. It's 15 feet. It's the right size.
Yep.
All right, fireball.
Oh,
We're dropping it there.
Ow.
All right. So Mari and
she's
Sanine, you
trying
guys
to...
automatically succeed. Mari, for you as a rogue, that means you take no damage. Sanine, you take half.
Oh,
I automatically succeed?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Rhea
careful
has a
spell.
specific ability to save people, and that's what she's trying to do.
Why do I feel
It's
burning?
really telling between our two sorcerers. You help save people. I help tell people take more damage.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll damage, and I'll roll some dex saves for these. Stop
Why do I
walking.
smell cooked fish?
Yeah.
Burnt fish.
Oh my god, I bet it would smell so good for like
it
six.
would reek, so yeah.
As soon as
No,
the
it
darkness
smells
goes
like
away, you just
microwaved fish.
wow.
I'm gonna throw up.
You see Mari start eating some of the beasts. Like, this is good. Doesn't know that he's eating another
Oh,
humanoid.
no way. So many of them saving. One nat one, one fail. Okay, so 2 fails, 3 successes. Half damage to the first 3. half, half, and half, then 30 points, and then 30 points to this one down here. All right. Kills one of the warriors, even though he's saved. And then that one's badly wounded. That one's badly wounded. 3 of them near death. 4 of them near death. Sanine, unfortunately, I believe you also take half, even on a success.
Yeah, I take 15.
You take 15. And you're concentrating on darkness, so give me a concentration check.
The Baron's dead, correct?
Yeah. We don't know that,
Okay.
but yeah.
23,
Okay.
darkness
Nope, I
still
didn't
up.
see that one coming.
All right.
I'd
Rhea.
like to do one more thing.
Yep.
So yeah, she kind of grits her teeth, throws the fireball into the darkness, and prays to Celanine that she doesn't hurt her friends, and then does something stupid. She draws her tiny little sword and steps between. What is your actual name?
It's Ebony. It's replaced with a D. I misspelled
Okay.
it. It's fixed on the token now.
Okay, she's gonna step between Ebony and the other guy, the
It is
war.
completely fixed.
I don't know what he is. I can't see his
He's a
token
Blade
name.
Master, yes, yes.
Yeah, she's gonna step between Ebony and the Blade Master and raise her own blade.
Ebony, do you swap spots with Rhea then? Is she...
I'll
okay,
go.
let me put
I'll
you
go
5
one
feet
behind
up.
her. I'll go.
Mhm.
Perfect.
Actually,
You let her swap
Yeah, I'll
with
go
your
one-
spot.
yeah.
It's time to mage tank. We're gonna try this again.
Well, you certainly are brave for such a tiny little creature.
Ooh.
I try.
Mari, that goes to you.
Yeah.
Reaction comes back. You're in the darkness. A fireball goes off, but somehow the flames just, without you having to dodge, they sculpt around you and avoid you.
I don't know where I'm at.
They just know
The
better
dark-
not to hurt Mari.
The black cat is lost to the darkness.
Too
Molded
black.
by it.
I guess I can
One,
advise Bard, can I?
2.
You step
Oh,
out of the darkness.
I'm
You
out
see
of it.
one deep diver, just his ass sticking out of the darkness as he
Your
looks
ass is
lost.
mine.
He does the no.
Meeting
toad
fish
thing.
tonight.
Mari sees buns and they're not party buns.
That'll hit.
Mari going for the buns.
Oh. Is that what it is? Do I not have the champions rolled in? That's what it is.
Oh.
I don't have the champions rolled in. I was wondering why there's some guys standing out on the
yeah.
outside edge. We don't
I
have
just
champions.
watching this whole thing.
Yeah.
No, you have. Oh no, you just. put it
No,
in.
I just
No,
put
No,
them in
they
there.
totally weren't.
They
No,
weren't in
you
there.
know what? They wanted to let the peons handle it first because they have pride.
Because they have pride. No, I
We
just
still
forgot.
win.
I just forgot to roll them in. They're just standing there. They're just standing there.
You
This
know,
is
I
a
did
lot.
notice it about 20 minutes ago, but I didn't think to say anything.
My bad. My bad.
I-
A lot of
I
bad
actually
guys.
didn't.
There's 4 of them.
notice it,
There
but-
was 2 and 2. They were at each doorway. I missed them. All right,
I'm not
Mari.
sure I've ever seen them.
Mari, back to
standing
you.
in the back.
11 points, and then 1 point from Booming Blade. That it leaves him badly injured, but still alive as he's kind of shocking with static.
Quick question. I don't know if I can. I can't see him, but is Sanine anywhere around this guy?
You know, Sanine's battling in the darkness a few feet up.
I just want to make sure because of sneak attack. It's only I get it because if it's advantage or someone's nearby.
Yeah, you don't have sneak attack on this guy.
Okay, just want to make sure.
All right. Anything else on your turn?
Yes.
That's action. That's movement. Some of it, at least.
Yeah. You know what? I go ahead and do Is it cunning action dodge?
Dash, disengage, or hide. Unfortunately, not
That's-
dodge.
I'm going to attack it one more time, and then okay, yeah, let's do that first. Attack one more time.
Fourteen's gonna miss.
Yep,
You
and
stab him once, but he's now turned.
and then I sneak back into the darkness.
Do you want to go directly into it to avoid an op attack?
Oh,
Is that what you mean?
exactly.
Okay, yeah.
Well, I have mobile feet, so if
Oh,
I
he
need to
can't.
attack,
He can't
it
op
doesn't matter.
attack. Perfect. You
Yeah,
sneak back into
But
the darkness.
it's harder for him to see me. Yeah.
You just kind of.
that's
You
what
He's
just
there and then
kinda,
he's gone.
like Homer Simpson meme, stepping back into the bush. You just
Stepping
step back
in the
into the
shadows.
darkness. You're gone. I'm
Black
gonna.
cat is
No, I already
lost in
did
the
it.
shadow.
I'm gonna ignore round 1 for the champions and say they had to get over here, and we'll give them this round, but I'm gonna give them their initiative of 21. They're gonna go now, in place of that. And I think with the current happenstances, we'll leave those 2 warriors for the front. The champions will come back at Malia. This one will go after Mari. This
Where the hell
one
did
will
the priest go? Is
dash.
he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah, priest is dead.
His fucking brain
Okay.
exploded.
Oh right, yeah, okay.
Okay.
He's
Eb-
feasting elsewhere.
Ebony did
He was
some
like
fucking
started.
blood bending magic on him, and he's gone.
She did the thing from Naruto where she like turned his shadow against him.
You are already dead. Huh?
One Sahwagon's gonna do disadvantage attacks on Mari. Mari, you're injured, which means blood frenzy, because he can smell your blood. So straight roll attacks, even though they're disadvantaged, they're advantaged. So straight roll attacks on you as he's smelling your blood for these attacks. He's gonna make 3 spear melee attacks at you.
Blood frenzy, are they jaws?
It seems most of them have blood frenzy. If they smell blood, they get very excited.
Dun 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 dun.
Two
I-
22s. He gets 2 hits on you, Mari.
You do the jaws theme. I can only think of Jeff the Shark from Marvel Rivals right now.
I have
Nah.
not played it.
It is Jeff causing the theme.
Mari, are you gonna? I guess I'll just roll 1 by 1 so that you can uncanny dodge if you wish.
Yeah, stepped away for a sec.
He stepped away for a sec. All right, I'm gonna roll 1 by 1. In case he wants to uncanny dodge these, he gets hit for 6 and then 4. It's not the worst. And then, but it does bring him down to injured. And then 2 of them on Malia. The other one dashed in to Sanin's area. 2 on Malia. So Malia, 3 attacks from each of them, which means 6 attacks.
Disadvantage.
6
go!
attacks at disadvantage, but with +2. Let's roll those. Yikes, 2 on the dice. 1, 2, 3. And then the other guy. 1.
Rob crit. Yep.
What's your AC? 20? Alright.
The
so
23 does it.
2 hits on a 23. And that will take away the disadvantage for the final hit, which will be a straight roll. Which will hit. So 2 hits. 2d8 plus 6. Two separate instances of damage, but a total of 16 points of damage. And the cloak is disabled.
Until the end of the turn.
The Baron be dead. We don't need him anymore. Deep divers still alive. We have
Underneath-
1, 2,
Still
3
alive.
deep divers.
The deep divers are under new management.
The deep divers.
Alright, we will do 2 of them at disadvantage on Sanin here.
Just feeling all these new presences coming around him. This should be fun.
2 disadvantage glaive attacks. From each of them. I didn't add flanking, but we'll say in darkness you're not flanked. If they're not visibly like flanking you or supplying some type of advantage, then we'll say it's not giving it. But 10, 10, 7, and 13, just a clanging of metal glaives. None of them hitting. You easily parry them away.
I accidentally deleted
It's
my
like the
die.
idea of them all hitting at the same time where they think Sanine is.
And then 3 attacks at disadvantage on Mari. I'm sorry, 2. 12. And
Nope.
ooh, that's not a bad one. 17, but I think that misses. All right.
21.
The priest is
This is why I
dead. We
chose
can
armor
get
first.
rid of the priest.
How does the monk and the punchy person have more AC than a literal paladin?
Well, I
believe.
He's
I
built
did
different.
my armor. I did my armor, then I did my weapon next.
Yeah, when everybody got a different item, they went with armor, not weapon. Ebony, top of the round.
It's actually Malia. It's just
Yeah,
TH
sorry,
critical
I hit
accuracy.
escape by
Malia.
accident when my token was selected.
User update combatant 24. Boom. Malia, top of the round.
Alright, well, let's do what I'm supposed to be doing and punch the shit out of it.
We do like hitting things, yes.
10 on the dice, 19 hits. Tried to paralyze you. You go for a punch. Spiritual weapon floating next to it that
I
it's
forgot.
now
It should be a
concentrating
9,
on.
sorry, I forgot to add the extra.
8 points of damage.
Should be a 9, my bad.
Got to add the +1. Yeah.
Yeah,
Doesn't lose concentration. I'll do 1 more point of damage.
sorry.
Boom.
Okay, it's still up, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
That'll hit.
I have a funny idea.
12 points of damage on that one. Still alive, but now badly injured. Concentrates. That's 2 punches.
Yeah. I believe that is going to be... Ah, fuck it, let's do flurry. Why not? Has it not rolled? Of course it didn't roll. Haha.
25 will hit.
Bonk.
11 points of damage.
One more time.
Yeah. Once more with feeling.
20 hits.
End it.
Just enough to kill him. With a flurry of 2 more swings, this priest is just a punching bag for you. And on that 4th swing, you feel his jaw go limp, his head start to slag to the side, and he collapses down his staff to the ground.
Alright. Ebony.
And I'm looking for a funny bit. I'll look for it in a second.
Look for it in a second. You are up underneath the T-Rex, now pulled back from Rhea as Rhea takes your spot on the battlefield and proclaims
Sweet.
to be a battle mage.
I will move right there. And I'm gonna cast something fun.
Kieran would be proud of her. Kieran will also admonish her again.
He's not here right now. He's taking care of Kai in the basement.
Hang on.
He's watching over Ka.
Why is that? Oh. Okay.
Lightning
That
bolt.
template's being. I don't know how to.
It's just a straight line. You get to
Mhm.
mouse it around with your mouse wheel.
Oh, that's what I was looking for. Perfect. I'm gonna hit it in that direction.
Hit it
Hit the
in
guy
that
in front of
direction.
me and,
I'm gonna
one
say
of the
you can
temp-
hit this guy too. You can get all 3 of them, I'd say.
Perfect. I am also going to cast it with another source of heightened spell.
Okay.
No, I'm not. I don't have enough sorcery points for that.
Yeah. Fair enough.
I will cast it with quicken spell though, since I have enough of that. I need DC 17 deck saves.
+2, and then disadvantage because he can't see it, I'm going to say. Either way, he fails. 3 fails.
What?
26 points of lightning damage. Kills the warrior in the middle. Badly wounds the champion and the blade master in front of you.
X.
And that's why I gave you that guy. It's just a matter of putting the template in the right spot. Alright, a bolt of lightning. That's your bonus action.
I'm gonna do infestation on the badly injured blade master in front of Rhea. It's a DC 17 con save.
Is that also a spell? It's not, is it? Its ability?
Oh, it's a cantrip.
A cantrip. Oh, absolutely.
Ooh, cantrips.
Alright, on which one?
The blade master in front of Rhea.
You got it. Con saving throw on the blade master as he's covered in we'll say mites for a fish getting under his scales.
Okay,
Poison
she's gonna
damage.
Take one. I'm gonna take 2d6 poison damage. It's not the best, but it's not the worst. And he moves 5 feet in a random direction if it can move, and its speed is at least 5.
Would this trigger an op attack? Or is it
This
forced
movement doesn't
Forced-
provoke opportunity.
Yeah,
Okay.
forced movement
Okay.
almost never does. So he's got to move where? 5 feet.
One
roll,
D-
roll a d4.
I'm gonna do d4 right now.
4 is west. He's got to move at least 5 feet west. So I'm gonna say out of the cloud, and we'll move him under or above Rhea here. As he runs out of the crowd, just scratching at his scales. I've got mites, he says in a Sahuagin tongue, which you guys all just hear. Murloc sounds.
This
This one has
time-
slice.
The whole time, Ebony's laughing. I love magic. Is so much fun.
2 disadvantage swing. Wait, what are these guys? 3 disadvantage swings at Mari. Yikes.
Yikes indeed.
16, the best he's got, he misses. 3 disadvantage swings at Sanine. Darkness is your friend. And then 6 swings at Malia.
Disadvantage should be up again.
Because your turn came around, right? So that's
Yeah.
back up. So 6 swings at Malia. Let's start these off at disadvantage. +2 for flanking. And what's your AC?
That is not enough.
Perfect.
Close!
I gotcha. Second swing, disadvantage helps again. Third swing,
Oh,
does not make it. Fourth swing. That's looking pretty good. No, 1 away. Fifth swing. What do they need, a 15 on this?
Yep.
Sixth swing. 6 attacks that you dodge this round. Wait, I'm forgetting. I fucked this up.
Oh, they have.
They have Blood
they
Frenzy
should be
for
in straight
advantage.
rolls,
It's a
shouldn't they?
straight roll. We're gonna keep those
Ah.
swings. We're gonna take the first dice on each swing. And then it becomes advantage once one hits. So
Well-
12 stands for the first. It's a 19 on the second. Plus their modifier. The second one will hit.
Yeah, 19 would hit.
And then they have advantage because now the cloak is down. So anything with a 15 or higher hits, right? Or no, anything with a 13 or higher hits. 12 is 19. So anything 13 or higher hits. So on that second swing they hit, third swing they miss, fourth swing they hit, fifth swing they miss, sixth swing they miss. So 2 hits.
That's pretty good.
That's
I'll
still
take
pretty
it.
good. 2d8 plus 6. 2 different instances of damage. 17 points. Still badly injured as they bring you under half health.
Oh,
That's all the champions. We then have the Blade Master, who is covered in fleas and he's running. As he gets here, I think that we will
Water fleas.
we'll kind of get to the backside of the battle here, and he will go ahead and do. Since Ebony's unharmed, he's going to do these at Rhea for advantage with his Blood Frenzy. He's going to do 3 attacks at Rhea with the Wave Cutter Blade at advantage. 1, 2, and then 3. Alright, Rhea, 3 swings. The highest is a 25. The other 2 miss.
Hang on. Can shield hit that high? Plus
No,
5.
shield is plus 5, so
20,
not a 25. That
22.
one's... Yeah, that one's gonna hit.
Okay.
So I think just 1 instance of damage here.
Mm-hmm.
You take 11 points of damage as you are brought to injured, but still looking alright. That's the Blade Master's turn. I don't think he has any bonus actions. No, he doesn't. Lyrie is going to try to attack him with a bite attack.
I appreciate you, Larry. That's very helpful right
She'll
now.
have flanking on this as well. That definitely hits, which is really good. That's a lot of damage, D12s. That's a lot of damage. She eats the Blade Master. That's her bite action. She gets a tail whip, which she'll throw at the warrior. .28 is gonna hit. Damn, T-Rex form is good as fuck. Alright, Sahuagin warrior dead. She'll go out to here. And we'll do that. Alright, Sanine.
Who do I target first? We'll go with this guy. Nope, not spear. Not.
Actually, I'm sorry. She'll run all the way over here. Might as well.
Oh, right, advantage. My bad.
You can see them. You have advantage. Now, oh, it was so close. It teetered on the 20 to a 2. Either way, 24 hits. 18 points of damage. Still alive.
I'm gonna make an extra attack at his buddy, not sensing them drop yet. Why do I
will
keep
hit.
rolling with the spear? Oh, right, because I had that there.
Oh, did you attack with the wrong weapon? That's fine. Either way, it's gonna hit.
And then he's gonna also, if that doesn't kill, he's gonna use Divine Smite, I believe. Yeah, let's do Divine Smite.
Yeah, that guy looks like he could take a solid hit. The other one's almost dead, but this guy could take a good chunk of health. I guess you're also probably lacking in information visually. You can sense their footsteps and direction. You can't necessarily see how badly injured they are, right? So, but it's 12 more points of damage with a Divine Smite. Damn it, it's D6s now? No, that should have been D8s. Roll D8s, we'll say minimum 12.
How many D8s again?
2 of them.
There we are.
Why did that roll D6s? That's so weird. Alright, we'll still say minimum 12, so we'll leave it as is.
Alrighty, and beyond that, I think, well, I guess I'll just chill here in the darkness.
In the
until,
darkness.
they start dropping.
Rhea, The T-Rex stomps away from over you after eating that, just lifts him up, chomps him, tail smashes another one behind the wall, kills him. Big cloud of darkness in your face. It stomps away. That's most of what you see right now. Malia expertly dodging 6-7 attacks, but then getting stabbed once. And darkness, you can tell there's a battle going on in there just from the sword clanging, but you don't know how it's really going.
Yeah, she can't really see in there, and her arm is bleeding from where she tried to ward a strike and just got cut. She's gonna... Can I step to that square? I can.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I see over this giant conch?
Yeah, they're like tables.
Okay.
So, yeah.
It's not really keeping to the squares that well, but...
The tile squares on the floor are not the grid, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
You're
that's what I
locked
was
in the grid,
confused.
so no worries.
Okay.
If you zoom in, you'll notice the difference. The grid is a thin
Yeah.
line. Yeah. I tried to line it up, but it wasn't like over the whole map. It slowly staggers off. You'll see it lines up like down here.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
rough.
It was too much of a pain, so I turned the grid off. But yeah. For combat, I turned it
Trying to
back
line
on.
up grids sucks.
Cool. I'm gonna twin a firebolt at these two.
Okay.
Just a second. So yeah, she comes walking out of the darkness and just throws a spell. She's got a sword in her other hand. Blood is running down the blade, but she's still fighting. Cool.
Firebolt spells as flames come shooting out.
And then I'll roll the north and then the south. Cool.
26 will definitely hit.
Where did the second +4 come from?
Proficiency and your bonus.
Ah, fair enough.
Proficiency's 4, bonus is 4.
Okay, and then for the southern,
15 misses by 1.
okay. Am I considered flanking him?
Flanking, unfortunately, is only for melee,
Okay.
5 feet melee attacks.
Then it misses him and hits the conch table. Just glows a little bit as it fades. The first one takes damage.
First one
Okay.
gets hit right in the face. For a solid chunk of damage, 15 points. Bloodies him under half health.
And then I have stepped 5, 10, 15. I think I've stepped 15.
Yeah, just about.
Okay. I see a problem. Dude in the back. Going for dude. Oh, there's more dudes. Oh, shit.
Oh,
Okay.
no, I should mention, they're not in combat. To the north, it looks like a bunch of cooks. And they are hiding.
That works!
They were cooking, and so they look like chefs. They're in chef outfits. One of them has a spatula. He looks like he's like defending himself, but just hiding behind the oven. I didn't move their tokens, but they would be like cowering a bit, probably like this, behind their
Man.
ovens.
No, they're welcome
This
to
creature's
stay over
eating
there, and
seafood
I'll
is
stay
weird.
over here. We'll talk later. And then
Which
as a
creature's eating
bonus
seafood?
action, I'd like to chew a spell slot. I'm gonna chew it first. I'll have to look at how many points that is, but I'll get that done.
You got it, Mari. You're up.
Right. I can't see anything. Let's do what Mari can.
You do know that one of them stabbed you recently.
I do not.
He did dodge.
Uh.
You can disadvantage attack. There's 2 of them near you that you can reach at the moment, or you can step out of the darkness there.
Yeah, I was gonna step out of the darkness again.
Yeah.
Oh, there's one right there.
There's one on the edge of the darkness that was swinging towards you.
All right. I do
Stab
not
it in the
like
booty.
that. Stab. There we go.
24 hits.
Nice. Blooming blade. Oh, one thing too, Nick. This guy moved from over here, right?
Oh yeah, he booming blade moved. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. let me go ahead and do the movement for that guy. Let me on target him. So this the moving.
Deep diver, yep.
Only
2d8, right?
okay. There we go. It's a little different. Yeah.
Yeah, 2d8,
You're right.
7 points of damage.
All right. Now back to this guy. And didn't do damage yet, did I? No, I didn't. Damage. I did the booming blade damage. Yep.
Alright, 13 points of damage as you stab into this one, and 6 points of booming blade.
Yep. I want to see if I could really do more, but
19 with that stab, it at least injures him as you get
Yeah.
a good cut in there. He's still
let's
up.
give him one more damage in there.
Bonus action stab. And you could, if you're looking for sneak attack, you can stay out and you can bonus action steady aim on the next round. But
Isn't that just
give yourself advantage on your next attack. So you
that guy
have
was
to,
only range? Oh, okay.
No, you just have to give up your movement, and as long as you don't move, you kind of get a perfect stab in there.
Okay.
But that would be not hiding between. So that's up to you. That's not saying it's the best option, but
Well, I haven't
that's
been hiding. I just haven't got any disadvantage. Because
going into the darkness is that's what I mean. So if you just stay where you're at, you'll get advantage next round if you steady aim. That just a recommendation if you're looking for sneak. That's all.
No. Yeah.
All
It's
right.
that it's because they
13.
also get advantage because I am injured. So I'm
Yeah,
playing
yeah,
the
yeah.
cat and mouse game. Is that
Yeah, 100%.
you can't see me, you can't hit me.
I get you. All right. With that, 13 more points of damage brings him down almost to half, but not quite. 2 good stabs onto him. The Sahuagin warriors' turns, which I think we only have 1 left, and he's in the darkness. And I think with everything going on, he's kind of pushing after Sanine, but he'll get past the table. Disadvantage attacks on Sanine with 2 melee swings. They gotta roll good when they're in the darkness here. This is Sanine's territory now. And they
You are
do
my
not,
wood.
they do not roll good. Even though you're surrounded and badly wounded, Sanine, they are. They do blood frenzy, so disadvantage is straight roll. Second one's still in that one. That's still same rolls. They still struggle really, really bad. Sahuagin deep diver. 3 of them. This one will start off on Mari as you kind of dart around, with each step more blood filling the air. And he's going to do those straight roll attacks. 2 with his glaive. 19. And a miss as well. So 2 misses. And then 4 attacks from glaives on Sanine. Same thing, straight rolls. 2 on the dice, not good. 2 on the dice, not good. 2 on the dice, not good. A 1 on the dice, what the fuck? Wow.
I saw a nat 20 in there,
Wow.
but it rolled off.
It was one I pushed, I think, with the other dice. 2, 2, 2, and 1. Sanine is battling the clanging of swords and metal. He's having no issue battling within the darkness.
He's having tons of fun, I'm sure.
That's the deep
Like to imagine-
divers. I think we're
Like
top
to
around.
This is what he wished for.
I like to imagine it's that anime thing where like it's darkness, but every once in a while you'll just see like the sparks of blades flying at each other.
Malia, top around 4.
Oh,
2 champions on you, also badly injured, but the T-Rex comes rushing up, and Rhea comes running over, blasting fire.
T-Rex come
we're
over
gonna
the
do some
ropes.
punching.
As is tradition.
Yep.
Make
These guys are actually doing better than I expected, though. I'm not gonna lie, you guys are getting pretty wounded. There was a lot of them, I guess.
I mean, I
were.
got jumped at the beginning, so
Yes, yes, it
24
did.
should hit.
24 should hit.
Oops, I forgot to add my extra damage. So that should be a 7 or 12 damage.
12 points of damage. It's not gonna... Oh, so the uninjured ones. That will
Yeah.
definitely not kill him, but a good hit.
Okay, second regular attack.
Series of regular punches. 21 hits.
She's a fearsome tavern brawler.
Yep. Alright, let me roll damage quick. Damage. I will add my +1 this time.
T-Rex Larry just looks like she's being eaten by the T-Rex. 11 more
I
points
mean-
of damage.
She's what, 3 kills deep?
Alright. Now we're gonna use my last flurry of blows.
2 more swings. Pop, pop.
Yeah, pop pop. Ooh, does a 19 hit?
It does. AC 16 on the champions.
Oh. Still 7 though. It's not bad. Okay.
7 points.
Last of the flurry. Ooh. Meets it.
16 hits, yep. Oh, Wax, do you mean that the 2024 version? Is that what you... Yeah.
no, the 2014.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Alright,
The 2024 version was a change. Nice.
I forgot to use this last turn, but because of Drunken Technique, I now have the disengage action, so fuck this shit, I'm out.
Get the fuck out of there.
It is fuck this shit o'clock.
You just
You're
kind of go to leap
fine.
over the table and run across the field.
Like Zoidberg. Whoa, 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 whoa.
Ebony, we go to you. I think at the end of this round, we're probably we'll be close to being over the combat, but I think end of this round we're gonna do a break. So last round before the break, Ebony, you're up.
Alrighty, let's see what fun things I have.
You are just on the edge of this darkness. You can tell, even though you can't see, you can hear a battle going on about here, and a battle going on about here. And then you know that, like, the other people are out there fighting.
Wasn't just supposed to. Oh, right, we're gonna do something interesting. That might.
As-
I'm gonna
Oh,
move
good.
to about here. I'm going to cast a 4th level Blood Boil.
Oh.
That sounds kind of sick.
Thick
It
sanguine
is a-
mist spreads in a 30-foot radius sphere. Send it on a point of your choice. Where does it spread?
I wanted to ideally. So I don't have a place.
30-foot radius is 60 feet wide.
Yes, it is.
Oh! Okay, can I get it about here-ish? I don't
mean-
have a
Yeah, I can
I
make
don't
I
have
can
a-
make a template here. You just do this. You do a circle. You do 30 feet, which is about somewhere like that.
Okay. I want the center about here.
About there.
Okay, maybe up one. Because I want to hit this other. Yeah!
Okay.
Let's do that.
All right, and then when a creature moves into the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there, now the only thing is, I don't think you can avoid allies with this, right? This
I
is
unfortunately cannot. I didn't know this was going to be this big.
this is a huge. Like, is this the first time Ebony has used this magic as a blood circle sphere begins to fill the chamber? More blood power than you can imagine.
Probably, yeah.
This is-
Con saving throws for everybody in that. In this case,
It's only on the start of their turn.
on the start of their turn, or if they
Or if they move into it.
or if
for
they
the
move
first time, which
into
is
it. So when we get to their turns, so they will have to do it. But
I will. You want to succeed on this because if you fail, it's 4d10 fire damage and you suffer
you
a level of
you don't want to. Yeah. Little warning.
I obviously haven't disengaged enough.
Sanine can't even see what's happening. He doesn't get to see the blood. Sanine, it feels like a rainstorm, but it's warm. And it's kind of spinning at a fast pace, like you're in like a blender of warm, bloody...
It's kind of disturbingly
Yeah,
warm.
yeah.
I didn't notice. I didn't realize it would be a 60-foot range.
That's
I
okay.
read, 30 feet. That's not that big.
Do I see this blood shatter or blood shower?
I mean, yeah, it's visible for sure. It's a huge mist
If you
cloud of
don't
blood.
see it, something is definitely wrong with
It's a
you.
huge mist cloud of blood.
Okay.
Everybody sees it. The
I'm
people
saying.
in the sphere feel the blood mist, but they do not see it. Sahuagin champions. I'm gonna roll for it
DC
because
7.
yeah, they're immediately doing this here. Con saves. If you want to roll that 4d10, we're just gonna use the first instance of it.
Oh, you
Double
kidding?
nat 20s.
I can't see it, so I can't do it. Sorry,
Oh
buddy.
wow, that's low damage too. That's insane.
That's-
Only 8
that's
points of
8
damage.
damage. So is that 8 for everyone, or are
We're
we
gonna say for the first round, we're gonna say 8 points. It's
Right.
big, but it's
4
not
damage.
super strong this time. It still could leave exhaustion. On a success.
I'm not
uh,
a success.
On a success, I think nothing happens. Let me just see. That creature must succeed or take. It's not a. It's a save or suck. They save.
Okay,
they save.
Okay, it's a save.
Lyrie is going to try to eat that one.
The Sahuagin don't get a turn.
It develops
Oh, they
taste
do. They do. They
fish.
do. I'm sorry. I start their turn. My bad. Started their turn. We do them first. The champions.
What am I?
They start in it. They start to take that damage. They at least run out of it, and then they will make their attacks at the T-Rex. So we'll do
man.
6 attacks at the T-Rex.
Note to self: only use spell on big groups of enemies.
Oh
my God,
that's a crit.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yes, it is.
5.
Lyrie is not going to be a T-Rex much longer.
Well,
Nick,
they've
I'm
got a lot
calling
of
waited.
health. 6 attacks.
I'm
gonna say she's eaten several people. She's doing pretty good.
calling weighted dice.
Definitely not. I rolled a 2, 2, 2, and then a 1. All right.
I'm just looking at
A
the
hit,
nat
a
20s.
crit, a hit, a hit. So 4 hits. One of them is a crit. So we have 5d8. And then 3, 6. That'll be plus 12. 42 points of damage. That's only half the T-Rex's health. T-Rex is injured. That's those 2 champions. There's 1 champion south of Mari who's going to do disadvantage, advantage, straight roll, spear attacks. He makes 3 of them.
Can I make an argument for smelling the blood of my attack? He doesn't get the advantage because he's confused.
Yeah, I like that. Disadvantage on them then. I'll disadvantage the 21. This will be for the 21 disadvantage. And then this will be the 3rd attack. I actually like that a lot. The air is full of blood, and it fully confuses them this round, taking away their blood frenzy advantage. I will give you that. Thing is, I forgot to do it on Lyrie anyway. Alright. Lyrie's turn. Now she'll go for that bite attack. The bite misses. I'm keeping that number. She'll go for a tail attack on one of them. Which does hit. $16 points on one of them with a tail attack as she bashes that one, kind of protecting you as much as she can from being in the front line. A tail swings into that one and bite towards this one. Doesn't land the bite, but gets the tail in there. Sanine, you're up. Sanine, you start off in the blood mist. I need a con save, yes?
He fails.
That's not good, Sanine. You fail, taking only 8 points of damage. However, you also take a level of
Means what level?
exhaustion.
That's not good. That's really not good.
No, that is the second session I have unintentionally caused exhaustion on people.
And now we will be using the new exhaustion rules, which, if you remember, it's a -2 to all of your attack, like D20 rolls, and then
Okay.
and then
It's not just.
and then it's a speed reduction.
I thought it was disadvantage on all things.
Nope,
I'm like,
it's
Not
just-
anymore.
The first one is -2, second's -4, third is -6, and you constantly lose. I think it's 5 feet of movement. It might be 10. Let me double check.
Yeah, I think it's.
You don't. Yeah.
You
Five.
constantly lose movement. Here it is. I'll upload this image because I feel like this is it. I'm gonna share an image and we're gonna hope that's it. Nope, that's Cunning Strike, Uncanny Dodge. It looked a lot like a list of information. Where is exhaustion?
Man.
Leah, did you post the median, like average, of 4d10?
Oh, yeah, you
Who am I looking?
Yeah.
Oh, I know I did.
Yeah, no. There is a very small percentage to get a number as low as you did.
Okay.
Oh,
we're
I
going
know.
With extra large images, maybe then I can see it. Those are boons. Those are spells. I know I screenshotted it not that long ago. Exhaustion.
Any Dice
There
is
it
my
is.
favorite website.
Boom! I found it. Speed is reduced by 5 for each level. You have a -2 on any D20 test.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, darkness is down.
Darkness falls off, which, oh good god, I think I have to scroll up and find the toggle. Let me see if taking off concentration does not take care of it. Let me scroll up to find the toggle.
I'm so sorry.
Where the heck is the toggle?
Listen, I'm gonna
Above
be
board,
honest,
it's
I
all
took-
good. However, you see an annoyed expression on Sinine's face.
Listen, I took the spell because I thought it sounded cool. I didn't realize the range was that big.
I mean, the
Yeah,
spell
it
is
worked.
pretty cool. I have no.
It's
nothing
really
wrong with-
useful. It just so happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here is the toggle. Boom.
No, that it's gonna suck.
I just.
I hit toggle, but it doesn't go away. What if
Oh,
I target
there
you?
is something.
Yes!
I did just notice something about Blood Boil that's good. The light. So Blood Boil casts a light on any creature affected by who takes the damage. But the light and any levels of exhaustion caused by this spell go away when the spell ends.
Oh,
The
okay.
light and the creature's presumed screaming.
Yeah.
I can see again.
All
yeah.
right.
So you're not exhausted until long rest, just until I break concentration.
Oh, interesting.
Oh, either way, I lost my advantage.
5-foot radius, the light
And
makes it impossible for the creature to benefit from being invisible. The light and any levels of exhaustion caused by the spell go away when the spell ends. Oh, that's kind of weird. Alright, cool though. Alright, 18 on your first swing. It's -2, so it's 16. That'll hit though. Ten points of damage cuts him down to 2 HP. 2 HP.
I'm gonna cry.
And lower if
Alright.
their roll wasn't 8.
Well, I guess I'm going to take another shot at it and strike at his buddy.
4 on the dice, -2. It's a 10. It misses.
Well, I guess for the one hit, I can at least try and use a sweeping attack, so I'll do that.
I thought there was more of these dead.
Nope. They were just everywhere.
There's a lot of them, yeah.
For some reason, I don't
Oh,
have these
no
in my bag.
way. Expending that sweeping attack on the first strike that hits is going to do 1 point of damage additional to this guy and that guy. But he has 1 HP left still. Because he had 2. But it swings and it cuts the guy next to him for another 1. They're both still alive. If that rolled any amount higher, it probably would have killed both of them. They're barely alive, but they're alive.
What? If I move through this, am I gonna have to take another con roll?
If you stay in it, I think you can only fail once. Let me see. No, I think yeah, it's if you stay in it. If you end your turn, when you start your turn there, or if you move into it on your turn. You do not want to start your turn here next round.
You also don't want 4 op attacks.
You also don't want 4 op attacks.
Yeah.
He
I've
doesn't
got
have to
a
worry
plan.
about next. He doesn't have to worry about it next round. I am dropping concentration on.
You
it.
can shout that
Get
to
it
him
back.
then, yeah. You can say
Yeah.
sorry, and just like you know the spell's gonna go down, so you don't have to risk the op attacks.
Yeah.
This whole spell just completely throws him off his game.
You're just surrounded by blood now too. Like the darkness falls, and you just notice the rainfall on your skin that was burning is blood.
Yeah, he literally gets distracted by then where a hit what might have happened.
Like staring at his
Just
hand.
misses.
Yeah.
What in the?
Rhea, we go to you.
I'm gonna do more stupid things.
Blood
What's
boil on the
the-
group.
Dimension.
I'm just
I
joking.
don't know if you can get more stupid than what I did.
I'm gonna spend expensive shit to save Sanine. Dimension door.
Dimension door over to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean,
I want to land there.
Yeah, I mean easily.
You are starting. You are.
No, I
first
didn't.
time-
I did not. I started my turn outside of
He
it.
didn't start it, but it would be the first time entering it.
It's,
and
it's
so
first
if
time
you
entering or
if you
starting.
want to do that, you would be entering the blood boil, which is a con save. That's your call. It's only 8 points of damage, but if you fail, it is exhaustion.
That's okay. I want to save Sanine
It's only
more than
temporary
it-
exhaustion though,
I'm
'cause
worried
it's gonna
about this.
go off. Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
fine.
It is a DC.
It's a con save for potentially 8 damage is really the only downside.
I'd like to
Yeah.
use face step on Sanine. He can go anywhere he wants within a 30-foot square. I'll probably put him here.
All right, so you appear behind him. Rhea, throw me a con save. Do you say anything as the blood starts to pour down around you? What do you say to Sanine as you face step him out?
We've got yous. And she feels it's a small little hand, like almost punch him in the back. She's not hurting him. She's just like slapping her hand on him.
he says what
Booty.
right before you help him away.
Huh? Poof.
What?
It's a,
Con
it's a
save.
Doctor Strange thing. We could.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me a
it's,
con
this
save,
is-
Sanine. You can blink 30 feet. Wherever you want to blink
succeed.
over to there. And you succeed, so no ill effect here, Rhea. You're good to go. And then Sanine
Where's-
position wherever you want to be. 30 feet blink.
Hang on, let me see.
Is this?
I actually
available?
can't get out of this. I'm gonna take another. Okay.
So 30 feet's like around there
Mm,
somewhere. As she blinks you out.
I was gonna blink you to like here or something.
Oh. Oh well, I guess you are doing it. He's not really
I
actually
mean,
aware what you're doing.
yeah.
Just want to be pushed out that way then. Boom.
This is literally a life save move.
We'll put you over right next to Ebony as you're blinked out.
Mhm.
All
And
right,
then I
Rhea, you still have
I think
movement,
this
but
is
you appear
30
in
feet.
here.
But I'm gonna take 2 op attacks, but I'll survive.
30 feet. Still stuck in it, but that will
Have
work.
these 2 used their reactions?
No, nobody's reacted over here yet because he just blinked out.
Okay.
So 2 op attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Now, they do have... Let me make sure Blood Frenzy is not on their turn. No, against any creature that doesn't have full hit points. Alright. Advantage spear.
Would it be normal because of the blood mist again, or no?
That's a good question.
Oh, yeah. No, you're right. I was giving the blood mist. So normal, though, 17. That's the
I'll
first
shield that.
roll. Second one is a 19.
Yeah, I'm gonna shield the first one, so the second one will
Second one
also
also blocks. Shield goes up. Go ahead and expend the
Can't-
shield.
Well, I can't find the spell. There it is. Got it.
That's
Okay.
fine. Expend the spell slot. Expend the phase step. That's your turn.
Yep.
Was the phase step not a reaction?
No, it's
Phase
Phase
step
bonus.
was a bonus action.
Bonus
The
reaction with
shield is a
shield.
reaction.
Mari, you're up.
Shield is one of the only spells that can
Alright.
go around the leveled spell limitation.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and target
And
this
I
one.
want to say, as far as I understand, and I'm not gonna enforce this right now for 2024 rules. As far as I understand, you would not be able to shield on your turn if you cast a spell, because you had
That's a spell, yeah.
already done a spell.
But I still have
That
a
means-
reaction. It is a reaction
It's a
spell.
reaction spell, but nonetheless, in the 2024 rules, that's not allowed. I'm allowing
So
it
that
right
means-
now, but I'm informing you with 2024 rules that is not allowed.
That's
So,
interesting.
Silly.
just to especially if you add another table and they tell you that, right? That is the official ruling. You can only do one magic action, reaction or not. It's only one per turn. So you used a spell slot. It is burnt. You can't do another one on your turn because it's a spell slot. It's
So
just the
then
new
it's the
wording.
But I
of
can
spell.
still cantrip.
You can do non-spell slot things.
Yeah.
So that's the new wording, which means you can use magic items and you can get multiple things off with magic items and spell slots, but you can't do two spell slots. Mari, you're up.
Yes.
Which I'm still gonna let you get it off,
I was
right?
gonna
You
say, I-
shield it, but
okay.
but
like
future.
I'll take it if I have to, but
No, you shield it. Future rules. That is what 2024 rules have.
I would assume it's the same for counterspell as well.
It's the same for counterspell. If it's your turn, you're not able to counterspell a counterspell. Yeah. You can no longer counterspell somebody counterspelling you.
Oh, that's no
Which
fun.
well, it also simplifies it though, because you're not counterspelling a counterspell with a counterspell, and it doesn't
do we
start to
really
get
need
easy.
more
yeah.
simplification?
You're not dominating.
Yeah, I don't know if we needed more simplification, but it is what it
Does
is.
5e need more simplification? No.
I guess so. I guess so.
they do it
Mari,
anyway?
all right, guys, back to Mari's turn. Mari, 22 on the one to the south. 11
Yes.
points of damage. Booming blade. An additional.
1.
I see it. There it is. 1 point of damage, and then 14 from sneak because we steady action.
Yes. Steady aim. You said.
Steady aim. All right. No movement then.
I posted that in chat. too.
Perfect.
But
Darkness.
since darkness is gone, it's good.
Yeah,
That's why-
darkness falls. You ready yourself and just kind of lunge forward. An advantage strike, leaving you with an opportunity to get some sneak in there. Badly wounds him, but he's not fully dead yet. The second swing is parried away as the darkness falls and he looks down.
These two are about one. Yeah.
Yeah. That's it. I got nothing else.
All right, Sahuagin Warrior is going to make a con save. What's your DC? 17?
17, he
He
makes the
he
one.
dies to blood. He had 6 health.
I'm hoping it does
And-
the same to these deep divers.
The deep divers are going to make con saves. If they don't make it, they definitely die.
Sad days.
Yeah.
The 2 deep divers die in the blood swarm as well, just shredding to bits and their blood joining the storm. That is their turn. Third deep diver. He has more health to survive, so he's definitely going to survive even if he fails. He's down to 9 health, and he has a level of exhaustion. And he will make... we'll say definitely he doesn't get blood frenzy being in that blood. He's going to go ahead and make glaive attacks, 2 of them at Mari, and then get out of the blood. So he would normally have a +2 from flanking. He just won't get that with the exhaustion. 23. and 22. Mari, 2 swings at you. I believe they both hit.
They do, but I want to see how much damage they do because
I'm gonna
my
say you
slashing
have to.
piercing.
Oh yeah.
So go ahead. I can't. Yeah, I'm not gonna do
How
separate
much do you have
barbs.
to get hit for? 12 or more?
Yeah.
Well, so at max damage, these could do 22. So there's that possibility.
Yeah, that's fine.
First one is absorbed. The second one does
2 damage.
1 point of damage according to this.
Oh, okay.
1 point of damage. Looks like your absorption's at 13.
Is it because I put resistance and then damage modifiers? Is that why? Because resistance does half.
Resistance is half. Are you resistant?
Yeah. Well, I'm not resistant. I just have a lower modifier, just a -12 for my armor.
Yeah, well, you already have that -12, but you're not resistant. That's why. Okay. So
let's go ahead and remove that.
Yeah, you're not resistant unless you have resistance from something.
No.
Right, so you do have the -12. So 1 more point of damage.
Yeah.
That's still fine.
That makes sense. Yeah. I just want to make sure it's right.
Only a small bit actually pierces through the armor. He's going to get out of this blood cloud. Just kind of loops around you there. And Champion, did he just end in the blood cloud? Did I leave him in there?
No, he's not in the blood cloud.
This guy
One
here?
of them is.
Oh, that guy? Yeah, he's...
Yeah.
What happened to him?
I guess...
Did I just forget?
Sanine moved.
Oh, Sanine moved. Sanine moved. He was there. He was fighting.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah.
Alright. That makes sense. Malia.
Woohoo.
And then the other ones died. That's why. There was a whole grouping of them there.
Were we gonna break?
Oh, no. Break. Thank you. Jesus Christ.
Oh,
this combat's going so long.
It's been really fun, though.
It has
This
been
is what happens
fun.
with
I think
that
we
many
still
enemies.
I think we run this final round out. If you don't finish them this round, either way we end at the end of this round. We're not going to push into round 6. We'll call it a victory as long as you guys don't all die on this round. So
Well, you know what?
it's looking pretty good. We'll do
can
one
make
last
that
round. We could make that happen. It's possible.
Hey,
We'll do a 15-minute
don't wanna
break
be-
at most. Question?
I don't want to be a bummer, but
Mhm.
up on the very north part, I see a little guy over here.
Oh, they're chefs.
Well, we already talked about the chefs.
Oh, those were the chefs.
That's
okay.
Yeah, they're the
that's the
chefs.
kitchen.
Sorry.
It's full of chefs.
I couldn't see. I couldn't see. I was in
That's the
darkness.
favorite chef you're talking about.
I'm a little bit worried about them, and I'm a little bit worried about the next fight. But
Oh, the
You
chefs
don't
are fine.
you
They're
don't
good.
have to fight the chefs.
I prefer not
I'm
to.
just-
Honestly, I think I'll let them go.
I mean, you can describe killing them. You don't have to
No.
fight the chefs. They are Sahwagan, but they are not fighters. They don't have weaponry. They don't have armor. They're not trained.
Listen,
They're just like,
One man
if you
was-
walked into a parlor and there's guards, you guys are fighting all the guards, and like these are all the like mafia people. There are chefs in the back that are scared. They're not
They
fighters,
don't even want to be here.
but you can go kill them if you want.
listen,
We're-
listen, Ray. The man was defending himself with a spatula. You
He's
really want
got
to go fight him?
He's got the
that's why I'm
spatula.
saying we should just let him go.
He's just a master chef. That's all.
We'll talk about them after. That is perfectly fine. For right now, we're gonna go on break. So I'm gonna throw the stream into a muted break mode.
Nick?
Hold on.
Okay.
Break mode.
Sorry.
We dive back into combat.
You're good. Welcome back, everyone. We're all here. Break is over, and stream is now live again. Back into combat. Malia, starting your turn on the edge of the blood boil.
Ah, that's lovely. Unfortunately, I didn't abscond far enough, apparently.
Con
Did
saving
not.
throw.
Thanks, new friend.
Oh, you're welcome. She'll play it off as something that totally meant to happen. I'm just letting you know.
I found a fire
Constitution saving
Okay,
throw.
con saving. Let's go.
Nat
Hey!
20.
You're now impervious.
No issue. In the
All right,
blood
you know.
pool.
We're going to.
Yeah, you're weirdly comfortable in the blood.
Malia's like,
No
Malia's
comment.
It's just
Malia's
the
like,
blood
oh,
rain.
this is blood? Oh, I loved those video games on the PS2.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like that.
You can see where I'm going.
Yep, press space. Whee!
Yeah, ye.
Bring it around.
And we're gonna bonk.
So cool.
Bonk
Let's
intensify.
try vortex.
You get a +2.
Swirling fog, swirling fog.
So is that swirling fog? I would assume the edge of the swirling fog is the edge of the radius.
Yeah.
You do realize it just makes it swirling bonk.
All right, 22 hits. Maximum damage on the first punch. Oh, 1 HP.
Oh, it's going down.
Honestly,
Yelling.
because I want this round to go through, it does go down. I'm going to give you 1 HP
Can't
extra
move
damage
anymore,
on there.
so-
I'm going to give you extra movement too. Take your next punch on the other guy.
Okay,
God gave you much point of damage.
Nick's like,
we're-
listen,
We're just
what's
gonna
up?
friggin' wall ride on this shit. Actually, I think I can wall run.
As long as you're moving, you can run on sides, on surfaces, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
because
that's
monk.
Oh, is that just a monk thing?
It's a monk thing.
Is
You
that
can even
it?
run over water. 14 with flanking hits. Did you already add flanking?
Yeah, the +2.
It does not hit. It misses. He ducks
guy.
underneath.
I agree.
Anything else on your turn, Malia? Did we lose them?
Maybe.
Ebony, you're up.
They were deeply offended
All
by the.
Alright, first things first, I'm gonna drop concentration on blood rain.
Yay!
Blood boil. Sorry.
Dying less is appreciated.
So Celine, you are no longer exhausted.
Oh, it actually drops the effects too.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna leave those to those two. I'm gonna run my happy little ass down here. I'm gonna try something else I've never used before. I'm going to. Actually, what is the health of these? I'm going to cast.
weird spells.
I'm going to cast.
Oh, am
I'm
I
going to
back?
cast light.
You're back.
Oh, there he is.
What the fuck
On the
is going
champion.
on?
On the-
14 fails. Blight goes through. 8d8 necrotic damage. Describe how this looks.
Are we back?
Um,
I'm back. Okay.
You're back.
Gosh.
We'll jump back to you in a moment.
It's literally just like if you've ever seen Harry Potter's Avada Kedavra, it's just that she points her finger at it and green energy comes out of her finger and hits it for
Go ahead and roll damage.
shit ton of damage, ideally.
Ideally. 36
I'll take that.
points. That's pretty damn good. Bloodies the creature in 1 hit. Full health to half.
I believe that's the only thing I can do.
Malia, anything else on your turn? We can go back to you now that you're
no,
back.
I believe that would have been it.
That is
I
it?
kicked
Okay.
me out of Forge, so I can't do anything anyway.
All good, all good. Let's try to
It
refresh.
is also the end of my turn.
The 3 champions go. 2 of them on the T-Rex. This one will charge after you after that blight. That hurt.
How
Did I miss the 14 missed, right?
You missed. Yeah, you missed.
Okay. I couldn't hear because it died.
All good, all good. 3 attacks on Ebony. The first one. Nice.
Oh, that's gonna hit.
16 on the dice. 21 hits. After that, he has advantage because now you're bloodied.
Ooh.
Second attack and then third attack. 3 hits. 3d8 plus 9 points of damage. He gets 21 points of piercing damage as he stabs 3 times into you. Each time bit more frenzied as the blood splashes and he's just sniffing in the air. Salivating at the mouth and stabbing.
Oh,
It's a great scene.
Saw
the-
happen before he got his meal.
The other 2 get to stab the fuck out of the T-Rex. We get 6 stabs. They have flanking. They have advantage.
Ebony will reach into her pocket and she'll go, "Here, take this," and she's gonna pull out a Snickers.
You're not you and
Not
your
you
hungry.
and
1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. Here's 6.
That was a brilliant ad campaign.
One. Wait, I got 2 nat 20s or nat 1s. That's rough. There's a third
That's
nat
rough,
1 in there
buddy.
too. Jesus. All right.
That's rough, buddy.
That's rough. That's still easy to hit the T-Rex. 13 hits him, which means only the nat 1s miss. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hits. All D8 plus 3. So 5d8. And then 5 times 3.
15.
15, yeah.
Alright, I didn't say it out loud. I had already entered it. I was just waiting. 39 points of damage. Yes, I can do 5. I can do 5 times anything, really. It's pretty easy, but my bad.
Hey,
I
I
should have
know-
said it.
I know a couple friends that do like high grade physics and can't do basic addition.
That's
And yet they
now
still make you do it
Lyrie's
without a calculator.
Lyrie's turn for a bite attack and then a tail attack. Will bite the one in front and then tail the one to the north. That's gonna hit. Hopefully she eats this guy.
We love it when she
eats,
eats people.
she eats that guy. That's the third one she has eaten. She's killed one with her tail. This one jumps out of the way of the tail.
Fiery is also not her when she's hungry.
Do I have a T-Rex roar? I mean, I have this. It's at least something, right?
How was that?
A dragon. Sanine.
Well, considering those 2 are pretty well handled, he's gonna help out our new friend despite what happened earlier.
Or perhaps because of. Now she needs watching.
Actually, yeah, that's a fair point.
What's what?
Why did it just play the
don't
Nat
know.
1 sound?
I don't,
I don't
know.
know.
I thought that was
I guess he was just
me.
upset that I made it.
But you hit. Why did it do that? What?
It was
It just didn't like the fact that
Nat 20? But no Nat 20
It,
sound?
We don't have a
uh,
nat 20 sound.
What? Another Nat 1
it
sound?
did.
Who's doing this?
the bug.
Is that Discord?
They really just don't like the attacks.
Sorry, the sad part with me.
That's the Nat 1 sound.
I know.
Controlled the party.
It's a default Discord sound.
I thought we got rid of it. That's why I was like, wait a minute, what?
It's a default.
I gotcha. 16
I thought
points of
God
damage.
himself.
You kill him on that swing.
Yeah. How do you do this?
And then the critical swing for 29 points doesn't quite kill that Sahwagan, but almost does.
Well, I mean, yeah, I'll wait for that one, but what I do as a bonus action. I really want to wait to use those lay on hand pulls. Oh wait, I can use Divine Smite. What am I saying? What am I saying?
Is the new lay on hand not bonus action?
It's probably just at the
It
point.
is bonus
where-
action. I just want to save it because we have it refilled on a long rest.
Ah, okay.
Mhm.
If we
And something in
long
my
rest-
gut tells me it's going to be needed.
If we long rest, I
Oh,
can.
what?
reach.
We need a short rest, though. Yeah, we really
We
need
need
short
to-
rest.
Let's go
we
off.
need. I saw sweet point short rest or long rest.
Oh, he just
long.
doesn't have any. That's right.
Okay, so we are long. Got it.
Mhm.
So
You
what
just- you can. We'll talk about that later.
Yeah, Sanine,
I'm
anything
also-
else on your turn?
Well, I tried to smite, but that was going to cost somebody I don't have, I guess. So
Keep it for now. Or are you out of spell slots? No, you have spell slots.
I'm not out of spell slots, but for some reason I was trying to use them.
You have one free divine smite, and any others you have to use the first level spell.
No, I'm sorry,
I
you
was
mean
using
spite
the wrong
slots?
one.
Yeah.
Right.
Because there's the innate casting, which is 0 out of 1, but then there's divine smite under first level spells, which you can cast as many as you have spell slots. So you can still smite.
Well.
It just costs a first level spell slot.
I feel like there's a better use for it than that, so
Yeah,
I think I probably
leave it for now.
unless I'm forgetting something.
This guy will probably
Man,
die.
I probably should do this anyway. I'm gonna throw myself a second one just to see if it helps at all.
Another charge of second wind is not a bad idea. 9 health. Rhea,
I thought second.
you get more charges as you level up. He has a total of 3.
Oh,
Rhea, you're up.
got it.
Just a second. Okay. She's honestly surprised none of them are chasing her. Given how annoying she's been.
They are
They've got other
almost.
problems.
It's almost done. This guy's dead, so it's just this guy who's almost dead, and Sanine's fucking him up, and then this guy that it just dodged a tail whip, just ducked underneath
It may or may not be Lyrie's next lunch.
She's going to jump up onto this table and then throw a twin firebolt, one at each of them.
it. Go for it.
I thought you were gonna say fireball for a second.
Yeah, nah.
Can you twin fireball?
This is to the upper. You can. Actually, no.
23
no,
hits.
Twin has to be to a single target.
Oh,
And
I see.
then, like you can't twin an AoE, that'd be nuts.
And then 16 hits.
16 makes it, I think.
Yep,
Yeah.
it hits.
Okay, so roll for upper coming out. Sorry, that's
It's all
That's the-
good. Good damage.
I mean, technically, Fireball is a single target.
so this is the damage on the upper.
Blast him down. It's exactly the health he had.
And then damage on the lower.
That's gonna do that as well. 9 points. He had
Cool.
6 left. Rhea, describe how you finish the battle off with these firebolts.
Yeah, she kind of soars up onto the table, and as she lands, she throws it. It splits right out of her hand, hits them both. Just like, gods, that was rough. Is it over?
He clears the other one in two.
She's standing
I
on the
believe
table,
so.
like spinning around, looking for the next enemy.
You hear the
Ah.
clang of
Okay.
plates in the kitchen. Sahawagan looks over.
Go home. Dinner party's over.
They all run out the back door.
Yeah, and I was gonna
Sounds
say
good.
she'll go over to them and like motion for them to leave with the sword, like flicking a little bit of blood as she's still bleeding.
They
Leave!
They panic run. They're gone.
Mhm.
You hear them dive into the water and into the vortex.
Hmm.
Now, is that crab alive or dead?
The crab looks like a decoration.
I don't care.
Damn
I'm
it.
gonna go sit in the kitchen.
Don't interrupt the crab off into the sunset.
It looks magically enchanted, and there are there's just music emanating from it. There's a huge, vast view into the blood sea and a glass wall behind it.
Actually,
Hey-
that sounds interesting.
Hey,
Looking
Ebony,
into the blood
do you
sea.
have enlarge reduce?
I do not have enlarged reduce.
Damn it!
You
Damn
wanted to
it!
bring the crab with you.
Great
Yeah,
screamer
I wanted
crab.
the music
Yeah.
crab.
Mhm.
If I'm gonna be honest, if I had enlarged reduce, I would have reduced car to make him easier to transport.
Oh,
That's fair. So yeah, we should probably. Anyway, folks, let's take a rest. That was a bit much. I'm
I agree.
gonna go steal some stuff
Organized
from the
escape.
kitchen if anyone wants to join me.
Ooh, I
Nice
love
job,
petty
Larry.
theft.
The T-Rex will shrink down, and Lyrie will come over
Fantastic.
and take a seat as well.
Ah!
you want any
Well,
food,
I-
Larry?
I was gonna say, like, she puts the sword away. As she walks to the kitchen, she leaves a slow, drip by drip, a little trail.
That I don't think she needs food. She did just eat 3 people.
She burps and says, "I feel really full."
Okay, that's fine with me. Let's see what they have here.
Is it a bit fishy?
Yeah.
Why are you asking?
Like
Ooh, they have lobsters. Oh, this
like
might
the
sound good.
uncomfortable. Yeah.
I love how there's a vat of boiling water in the kitchen.
There is indeed, and it looks like they throw lobsters and crab in there, and then and it looks like a natural hot spring, and then they have cooking trays and things set out where they've been chopping
Oh.
and preparing food.
Oh, can I steal one of the lobsters? Like, if there's a cooked one, can I take one of them?
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of cooked food here in a banquet hall. Even on the tables, though some of it now knocked over, some of it covered in blood stains. But some of the other tables in the back still have food prepared on plates, and then there's a whole bunch of food being prepared in the kitchen. And then you can see in this back room, as you guys rest, there's a bit to search around back here. For the sake of time, I'm gonna kind of give you, as you
Oh, yeah,
guys
we wanna
take
loot
this
the
short
bodies at
rest.
some point.
Well, you could start to they don't have much, right? They have their weapons and armor. But you can start to loot around here and look. There's crates in the next chamber full of what look to be a bunch of mostly seafood. There are 3 more large oysters that you find in this small chamber here. 3 more in one further. And then it continues on to more rooms, which is just a matter of how far you guys would search from that point on. Or if you stay here and rest.
I mean,
I
we'd
think
probably
we
want to
need
rest
rest.
before searching too far.
Okay.
I have burned
And-
through all of my key points.
I burned through all of my everything.
Yeah, so then, at least for this rest, you just check the next few areas, and it's clear of any enemy.
Yay.
To the south, the chamber that Lyrie is still in, where the battle happened. You see an archway that goes underneath a stone kind of door, just like a stone archway that's dark. You don't know what goes that way.
Oh. We want to short rest or long rest?
We
Short
don't.
rest is all we have time
We
for.
can't long rest. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think we can long rest.
Rhea just tears into the seafood. She's from an island, so this is great. This is good stuff.
You just hear a
mean
lobster
rest
shell
against the shell.
breaking open. Yeah.
Ebony, as Ebony leaves the room, she'll just go, "Oh, uncivilized," and leave.
Quite
Go ahead.
so.
Go ahead and take short rests on your character sheets, guys.
That's rich coming from Yez. You hear from the background.
Stuffing yourself with lobster tails right now. Just
Oh, just swallow first, like, bruh. But
Oh yeah, Malia will partake in the lobster.
do I really have a 10 con? No, I have a +1 con. I'm not sure it's using. Did the 2024 rules change the short rest mods?
Nope. You have a +1.
Okay. Weird.
Yeah, you got the +1 in there.
As much of a waste as it is for 1 hit point, I'm gonna not be hurt, knowing how everything else works here.
Fair enough. You're 6 out of 10. You got plenty more dice, so.
I burned a lot of my dice. I'm gonna leave 4 for.
Yeah.
Same, I'm saving 7. I'll sack the 2. What am I down?
Couple health. Yeah, 4 health.
Wait, 4, yeah.
Let me look at prepared spells.
Can those change on a short rest or a long rest?
No. I'm just seeing what she has prepared here. She has mass cure wounds. Lyrie says, "I have a lot of healing left, but I mean, I don't think we need it yet. But we'll be fine."
I think so too.
It's not doing so hot on spells, but good to have it.
Random question: should we go check your statued friend down there? Make sure no one's tipped him over.
Yeah, let's
that's
bring him
really
up.
not here.
That seems like it might be a bad thing.
If he
I'll
breaks,
go get him.
probably be died.
I come with you. You grab his friend, I
Yes.
grab the legs.
I'll be
No, I
right
can
with
grab
you.
another
She says,
bit.
biting another thing.
You guys yank Kaz' statue body up the stairs and
Pivot.
plunk him down somewhere over here. This is just
Pivot.
dropped in the
Knife
center
just
of the room.
strapped to Snane's belt.
Pivot.
No, your left, not my left.
You're gonna hit his head. No, not.
No, he's gonna be dumber than he already was.
I don't think that's help. I don't think that'll help.
All
Yeah,
right.
possibly not.
Should we just continue exploring after our little short rest? I did see some giant pearl oysters around.
Oh, money.
Yeah, you
Like
guys
that.
can explore left and search those oysters, or you can head south through this gateway and see what that way is. You tell me what you do.
So we at least go check out the oysters. If nothing else.
Sinine will stay with the statue to protect it.
Going oyster hunting.
I'll leave Lyrie down there too then. Everybody else head over to the oysters to the left here. First, we have a set of 3. So why don't we have the 3 of you, Malia or Rhea, or one of you going? Who else went over here?
Down to the get car.
To the oysters. To the oysters.
Oh,
Yeah, the oysters.
sure. I'll go to
Let's
that.
go. That's down bottom.
It's on the left. On the left.
Right over here.
Yeah, past the kitchen.
Oh, past the kitchen. Hell
Past
yeah.
the kitchen. There's 6 of them in total, because if you keep going, there's another room of 3. So we have 6 oysters. So we have 4 of you. So each of you roll once.
What was the roll again?
Oh, sorry. Let me open it up. I believe it's a D20, but let me double check. Let me.
Somebody
Or
moved me. I'm not
D100.
sure where you went.
Was it
Oh, you went
D20
down.
or D100? Let me
We're in the
see.
kitchen.
Yeah, right
I
there.
went too far.
It's a D100. You're right. D100.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Each of you give me D100, and then we'll have 2 more D100s.
Oh,
that we'll
speaking
roll
of,
after.
did you add the custom item thing that you had said I found? The pearl of like.
These are more of those pearls, and I believe we added them last session.
I don't-
Let me see.
I believe you got pearl power.
Yeah, I got a pearl of power that was
Oh, you got a pearl
like a
of.
healing one. Yeah.
I didn't. There's nothing in mine. I forget. In my bag.
Let me see. Let me see.
I forget
I
what
did
it was
my
supposed
pearl.
to be.
Yeah. Why don't I see your pearl either? It's in your bag.
Go to
It's in your
bag of holding.
Okay.
It just says pearl and then it's how much GP.
I have to press the.
I'm gonna have to take a look. If you didn't add them, or I didn't add them that session, maybe not. Might have to take a look back and see what we got. Well, let's worry about the last ones from before after this. Let's take a quick look at what you find right now. And we'll add these immediately. Ebony.
Yeah.
A 95. A pristine white pearl the size of an apple. Worth 5,000 gold. While carrying
Let's go.
this, you have cold resistance.
Ooh.
And allows you to cast Water Walk once a day.
Good lord.
Ooh.
Mm. Pretty.
I'll take that. We take those.
Hey, you rolled good.
You rolled good. I'm gonna make this item right here. Save. Done. And add that to your loot. And that was ebony. Loot. We'll fix the image after, but it's an ocean's embrace. Large pearl. 34. That is a misshapen pearl. 25 gold pearl.
Hot.
It's small,
Sweet.
irregular. It's, I mean, I'll be honest. Most people would probably leave it to grow bigger. You take it,
Let's leave it.
throw the little fish back in. Leave the pearl in there for it to grow. It's just a small one. The third, a 61. That's a tidal pearl, 250 gold pearl. A little palm-sized pearl. It has the pulse of the ebb and flow of a tide. You want the 250 gold pearl, Mari?
Yeah.
Yeah, Mari's a thief. He doesn't care.
Yeah.
Mario likes money.
I like shiny round things.
He is a cat.
The tidal pearl. All right, I'll add that to your loot. 250 gold pearl. Save. Mari. Tidal pearl. There you go. And then
Nice.
that's those three. There's three more. I'll let you guys decide who opens the next three. Which is this room over this way.
Rhea already has a nice one. She'll let the others go first, and she'll only open one if they're all good.
Okay.
I don't remember what the value of mine was. I just know it had an ability.
It was a lot.
Yeah, I think it had the ability to cast, like, Cure Wounds or something on me. I'll see if I can scroll up far enough. Actually, that's 2 sessions back. I don't know.
Was it the one that can restore 10 HP?
Yes, that one.
A Pearl of Resurgence. Can restore 10 HP. It's worth 1,000.
Okay.
I'll add it to your loot.
Loot. Loot that buddy.
Loot that motherfucking body.
Pearl of Resurgence. There you go. It's under loot. All right, there's 3 more. Go ahead and roll, guys. 3D 100s. Rhea stepped out, so there's 3 things. So the 3 of you roll again.
Let's go.
Oh,
Wow.
okay.
Look at
Oh,
that.
there we go.
Not doing so hot.
Did you get a?
Oh my God.
Ooh. Again.
23 is even worse. It's an empty. The clam opens to reveal nothing but seawater and grit, a salty reminder of Umberlee's capricious favor.
Yay.
87 though, we got some good rolls coming in. That is a Pearl of Power as well, which I think you got one of these as well, right, Rhea? A Pearl of Power?
Yes.
Rare magical item that can restore a spell slot up to 3rd level once per day, worth 2,500 gold. So Mari now has one as well. Let me add that.
I don't think I've rolled above a 50 in this over 3 tries.
Because you've had to try every time, haven't you?
Yep.
All right, I will add this to Mari and one to Rhea.
Such is the blessing of tomorrow, right?
The blessing of Timora. She doesn't seem to reach this realm too well. And
Nope.
then we had a 91.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
That is an
Yeah.
Umberlee's Blessing Pearl. I don't think we've gotten one of these yet. A massive black pearl worth 3,000 gold, encased in shimmering seawater. Even when removed from the clam, it seems to have a barrier around it. It grants water breathing, and advantage on athletics checks made to swim.
Water breathing. Of course, the person who doesn't need to breathe.
I'll take that second part, though.
Well, you don't have to be the one to use it, but
Mhm.
you're the
It's
one that
just funny.
found it.
It's just funny.
But yes, indeed. Umberlee's
Just gonna look at
blessing.
it and go, I'll keep that for later.
Guess you need to breathe later.
No, I'm
Umberlee's
taking it for the
blessing
advantage on
pearl.
athletics swim checks.
Oh, that's also good. Yeah.
And so that's what you find in those ones. To the south, you can see that it looks like there's more, more chambers. Specifically, Mari, you note, it looks like it connects around to where that secret
Yeah.
door opened.
I see the statue. Oh, there's some books over here.
You see the statue. For the sake of possibly discovering something, you guys search this area. It doesn't look like there's any guests back here. On the left, it looks like a small, like, religious service area. There's some pews, and like it looks like a small stand is set up. And there's a small area with books, a table, and some more braziers warming the area. Give me investigation, not for this chamber, but for the next one that you see that statue in.
You mean the statue's not just our friend?
What
No, this
statue?
is a whole nother one. I'm actually going to use my inspiration of the night, Nick, or my inspiration in general.
Yeah, we don't have inspirations of the night, but we do got inspirations to burn, so if you have it, burn it.
Investigation, you say?
So I wanted to ask,
19.
inspiration in 2020, inspiration in 2024, isn't it a reroll with advantage?
It's just a re-roll.
It's just a reroll.
yeah,
I thought it
it's
was
just a-
reroll with advantage.
No, it's just a new roll. It's heroic inspiration.
Oh,
But with that, it is unfortunately, I mean, a 20 is more than enough. It's plenty. So, Mari, not in this chamber. You find like a little religious area, you know, but in the next chamber, I'm just going to drag you over there.
Oh.
Along the back
Oh.
wall, you watch as a couple
How-
reef sharks swim through
did
some
I
of the
get here?
seaweed.
Oh,
The
okay.
staircase right here.
That over there.
It
Okay,
connects
I
right
didn't
there.
see that.
Connects right there. So you would notice in this next chamber, just because we are getting close to the end of the night, and I don't want you to spend too much time in an empty room, you don't find much else in that upper chamber but some religious things to Umberlee. It's all written in Sahuagin, so you don't really understand it. But you watch as a reef shark swims under some of the seaweed and into another chamber behind it.
Oh. That's interesting. I'm not gonna go in alone. I will tell everyone else after we regroup.
Well, at least the four of you are grouped up. Sanine
Okay.
staying back with Ka
Oh, there's an
and
oyster right
Lyrie.
here.
There's
There's another
one,
oyster
and there's
here.
one more oyster.
I will.
Rhea, do you want this oyster?
Has Sanine gotten
Sure.
one?
I don't
has
think
the
so.
unluck- is the
I'll go
unlucky
get him.
No,
anything?
She's like, hold on a second. Let's go get him.
You can.
She really will
Alright.
go get Sanine.
Emily, watch my
No.
tail. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go
Okay.
ahead and dive and see what's under.
I was hoping you'd wait for us,
Nope.
because I think I have a guess as to what it is.
Go ahead and swim through, Mari.
I can just do that. Oh.
Ooh,
Oh.
Shadow Kai, take this, and I'm gonna give Malia the Umberlee's blessing pearl, and that allows you to breathe.
That
We
was
found-
roleplay.
We found a way
Is there-
forward.
So we'll do one at a
Just
time. Go
join
ahead,
Ka
Ray.
here.
Yeah, go ahead, Ray and Sanine.
We found a way
Generally,
forward, these two. You want to come along?
Shall we leave Ka here?
Yeah. I don't know. I'm worried about leaving him somewhere else for too long. I'm worried he'll shatter or something.
It could be an issue.
Still, just like the Vault Boy thumbs up.
We've got to find a way to get him free. This is a problem.
We can.
Brad
Lyrie just
wants a
needs to log-
restoration.
What? No, it has to be greater.
I
if
don't know if it's the
Lyrie-
right kind. Yeah.
If Lyrie can long rest, she can.
She
prepare
can
it.
prepare it for tomorrow. Yeah. So it's
Which
a
is
matter
why
of time at the moment, but
I very much doubt we're going to get to long rest here
But-
at any point.
yeah, probably not here, probably not for this. But
This is a hostile area.
Lyrie
Yeah.
looks and just says, "It's probably fine to leave him. What'd you find?"
I'm not going to say altar. I'm going to say sculpture,
Oh,
and more of these weird oyster chambers. He's getting further and further into the area.
all right.
Well, if it seems we're getting closer to our goal, I'm sure he'll be fine here. Besides, if he's going anywhere.
Put him near the gazing pool. That way he can have a good look.
Oh, at the window.
Yeah.
You guys move him over to the window, so he's just like staring out of it.
Guys
You're
now
gonna
being
say-
serenaded by the crab.
Yes, I was gonna say put him next to the crab. The crab will be my defender.
Well, yeah, exactly. Right up there by the staring pool.
And he's just thumbs upping the window.
I'll scoot you guys back over here. It'll just zoom me through the walls.
Oh, thank you.
Quite a stroke.
Zoom in your walls.
Ghost.
And then down
Oh, I'm
here.
still stuck in the wall.
One more movement. I just wanted to show you.
All
the room
hacks
so you
are
really see
enabled.
it. You get down to this room. You see a large sculpture holding up a trident. Indeed, Sahnin's champion. You also see him back when he was in more of his human form. You also see one oyster that Sanin. I think you get to roll this one, a D100.
I'm really curious what happens if you get either a 100 or a 1.
69.
69. That
Has
is
to be a
a
sex.
storm-touched pearl. A
So
brilliant
phallic.
pearl worth 500 gold. Sparks of lightning flicker across the iridescent surface. It is also a spell focus that offers +1 damage specifically to lightning spells.
Wait, I'll trade you.
No, I
Trade.
trade you.
You sure?
I'll
have
give
Booming
you.
Blade.
So I gave. So first off, I gave Malia the Umberlee's Blessing Pearl. So then, I will trade you Ocean's Embrace for whatever you just got. Untouched Pearl.
Okay.
That's
He
a
doesn't.
really
He
good
doesn't
trade.
really.
That's a really
think
good
much of it.
trade.
I mean, he doesn't think much. But I know there's value in it.
Mhm.
All right. I will go ahead and make that swap then. Storm Touch Pearl for Ocean's Embrace.
Mari, is Booming Blade lightning? I thought Booming Blade was thunder.
Let me double check.
I think it is
But
thunder.
we could continue.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think it's thunder.
It is thunder.
Mari, you swim through to what appears to be a large sarcophagus. A stone sarcophagus in the center of the room for a very large creature. And at the very top of it, an elven woman is carved into the stone lid. And you can see kind of a flowing dress that almost looks like a waving ocean water at the very bottom that kind of just naturally flows back into the stone. It looks like a heavy lid. When I say heavy, I mean it's like 10 inches thick of stone, and it is like 10 feet by 30 feet.
Bit weighty. Yeah.
I don't
Yeah.
know exactly in real life how much that would weigh, but let's just
Couple
say
tons.
let's just say a couple tons, like a lot, like lifting a car.
Girthy.
Yeah.
Uh,
Any description?
there's
Normally would
also
say
no description. Half of it is submerged in water. This place looks hidden, kind of forgotten. A bunch of small reef sharks swim about, and some of the coral and seaweeds overgrowing onto what look like small offering platforms on the side. You can see stone boxes that look sealed. You've seen burial chambers, though. These are likely
Yeah.
their goods in life. They sealed them away in crates near them. It's whatever they
I know I'm
valued
I'm
or
normally not a
worshipped.
grave robber, especially if there's an actual active
Give me a religion
ritual
check.
place.
You don't immediately recognize the elf or this grave site as anything religious that you are aware to like able to pick up on. There's no readings or anything on it. There's no symbolage, nothing like that. So
In
that's
general,
all you really
I always
know.
don't do a little grave robbing, but the grave robbing that I did at the actual like ancient elven city and here is gonna be a difference. Looks like this is more sacred than it is a place to be looting.
He might be a thief, but he has standards.
I have standards.
One of the
Standards
reef
now.
sharks, one of the reef sharks pops up and says, "Hey, whatever you got to do to justify it to yourself. You're the one talking to
Thank
yourself."
you.
And he swims away.
What a nice shark. I go ahead and
Oh my
swim back.
God.
All right, I got some good news.
A reef shark eats that shark, by the way. He ate him and he swam back out.
We like good news.
Yes, found a secret entrance. It's not that far. Pretty shallow waters as soon as you go through. And there's a sarcophagus in there of a elven lady dressed in a nice dress. On top of it, I didn't open it. It's pretty heavy. I can't quite open it.
Can I make a religion on that?
You'd probably have to see it.
Yeah, you can walk through the kelp and take a look, but yeah, if you want to go in there, you can roll a religion on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll also look at that.
I will not be rolling a religion with my
Come.
-1.
It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. You should come and look.
What wall am I colliding with?
Oh.
I can't move.
I
That's
can no
laggy.
longer move either.
I think,
I
the
wonder
game,
if-
I think the game is
Yep.
just
I-
lagging.
I
Yeah.
had to reload Foundry. It's being stupid.
It's
Oh,
loading.
there we go.
Slowly. Okay.
Oh yeah.
It just caught up to itself.
Huh.
Yep.
All right.
Oh,
18, 9, and 15. Rhea, the sarcophagus at least, the person, the size, it's no human.
Mm-mm.
Looks
Wow.
elven. It does look, though very old, reminiscent of a religious burial chamber. Nothing that you pick up, though, that you have a name to put onto it or anything. It's no elf god that you know of.
Mm-hmm.
Really debating using an inspiration.
I don't know her, but certainly someone important.
Yep. There's also little trinkets around her.
I touch nothing.
I did not.
Like literally nothing. This one feels nicer and more important.
would it be silly to just I don't know roll an insight on this just to get a feeling?
I mean, I don't think insight can... You can't really insight our sarcophagus. If you want to give
Okay.
me a religion check, I know you have a
Sure,
negative
let's
1,
give it a try.
but I'll give a nat 20 something.
Was I that close? Okay.
I'll try I'll try now that I'm back. I'll try a religion check as well.
It's a DC 20, but I think if you hit a nat 20, I would give you, even though you have a negative 1. 16,
How about Lyrie?
unfortunately not. Lyrie can come through
What
and
if-
give... Yeah, she can... I don't like to have NPCs discover my own things, but she can go through and do a religion check.
But none of us have any religion skills.
She doesn't
oh my
either.
god.
She looks and says, I know the Elven Pantheon. That's not an elf god.
Ebony just doesn't care for gods.
No, I bet he doesn't care.
Do you think one of the trinkets that's surrounding her might give us some clue?
Probably. They at least bury, like, their favorite artifacts and stuff with them.
Wait, so what you're saying is there's loot in these boxes? Ebony's
yeah.
gonna start rummaging through boxes.
Watch out! There's a reef shark. That,
Rhea will
Kobe-
come up and stop her. Not this one.
What? I'm starved for money. I mean,
No, you have plenty of wonderful pearls. Not this one. Umberlee is
Fine.
still a goddess. This is a sacred burial.
screw the
Why are we
gods.
about
They've
to
done
fight?
stuff.
We're in her home.
We are literally
There's
about
a
to
certain
see what it is worth.
And
there's
we're
a
about to
certain
go.
amount.
But we're in her home and we're about to go kick her teeth in. What difference does it make if we steal some of her baubles?
Her rage lasts less.
Again, we're about to go kick her teeth in. I think that'll make her more angry than if we take some
Please.
of her gold.
Please do not. Not this one. We've taken everything else, and that's fine. Not this one.
There's a weapons room across the way. You can always
Alright.
get.
We do need to go check that out, don't we?
Yes, luckily it's just right across after you come here. You need some
Sweet.
tridents.
Just gonna stare Rhea down for the longest time.
We do
You
not
feel
steal
sending
everything
them
tied
over
down.
if you do that.
Please.
She's just gonna leave. Up my nose.
You
All right,
guys
we're good.
check this area out. Nobody takes from the sarcophagi or the boxes nearby. Instead,
I don't want to take, but I just want to look. Can I open the box and look what's inside and not take? Or would that...
That's not up to me. Does the party let you?
I ain't gonna stop you.
Ray
These
will
are
give you a very
good.
long look, because most of the time when Mari looks, he takes.
Look, no take. I promise. Or touch.
He will
Touches
look
your eyes.
respectfully.
Rhea's
already
gonna
did-
give you.
We've already done that in other ways.
Alright, I'm gonna do it. I'm
What
gonna
was
go
she
ahead and
doing?
look.
Give me a
I
thieves'
didn't hear
tools
no
check.
or yes.
Oh, it's
Rhea's
locked.
Yeah.
Rhea's giving you the.
I
look
should
with
get a
your eyes.
+5. Yep, it's already in there. Perfect.
Oh boy.
32. A complicated stone chest. It seems to have some level of built-in mechanism, though no magic, no seal. You're able to get past it pretty easily. It clicks open, and then the top separates itself, almost with like a hydraulic pulse, dust bursting out as it has not been opened in some time, and the dust around it just kind of poofing into the air as oxygen fills it for the first time in a long time, preserved within it. It looks like a collection of dresses that are made of sea matter, seashells, fish scales, coral. None of them fabric.
Is it look like high quality at least?
Give me an insight check. Yeah, you think that these are like generally, they look like sea elf clothes. They're large. They're about as large as that sarcophagi. Whatever
I
this
think we're
creature
dealing-
was.
Meanwhile, in the background, stare.
Well, unless Rhea, you want these very baggy clothes, but it looks like they used to belong to a sea elf. At least we can identify the person.
They do not belong to any of us.
And they
Nope.
kind of like displays one out of the box, and golden fish scales drop down to display a large, elegant dress that flows onto the top of the water.
I could have sworn he said he wasn't going to touch it.
Touch.
Touch. Yeah,
No.
I didn't.
Close
No,
the box.
It is very pretty.
whoever she was too important.
Yep.
I'll
Alright,
have to look
close
her
this
up.
one
I do not know.
And then close this one up, and then go to the next one.
Give me another thieves' tools.
Jesus.
Another 32.
I'm gonna try not one on the other side of the room.
Go ahead and also roll a thieves' tools then, yeah? Or are you doing athletics? Do you have these tools?
Another 19.
Another 19 for a 28. The two of you start to go through. Mari, the next box that you open, it is filled with pearls. Though they don't look magical like the other ones that you saw. They're just pearls, but it's filled with them.
Well,
they're
more
all
pearls.
generally worth like 50 gold, 25 gold, 75 gold. It's basically just a big bin of jewelry. It's filled with
Yeah.
pearls. Malia.
Yep.
Yours opens and it's mostly empty. Except at the very bottom. There's a book. It looks like a journal. It too is about 3 times the normal size.
Looks over at the Eladrin. Something's up here.
I just don't understand. Who was she? Why was she so huge?
Am I able to look through the book?
Could you read Elvish?
They can read Elvish. Do you pick the book up and read it?
Can't. Yes. You ask someone who is playing a character with an elf base if they can read Elvish.
No, that's not entirely true at all. The fucking who are they? What race are you?
Shatterkai.
Drow.
Shadowkai are not elf base.
They are.
They are.
Then if
They
I
are.
do- then if
They are
I
the,
don't
they are
know
the
that.
Raven Queen's Fey
Sorry.
Elves.
Hmm.
Shadar-kai has changed throughout the editions.
Yes.
Currently, it is elf base.
They are.
Okay.
They are elves. They have elven ears. They are. The Raven Queen is depending on like what lore you read from, is she has some multiple different world lore, but for the most part, she was seen as like a third-party Fey Queen that when the Celadrin fought, she basically made the Shadar-kai out of a group of elves that rebelled, her kingdom of elves, and then the caste was corrupted, and it made her evil
Oh no.
by some of her wizards. But elves nonetheless. You'd start to take a look through the journal. Malia, it is Elvish, but kind of like reading Shakespeare in the way that it is so dated. Like the words are not used in this way anymore. Thou art thee, and things that just you read through it, you're like struggling to really read it properly. But it's a journal, a diary.
I'm just looking for names.
It's a diary, from what you can tell, of the day-to-day life of a deity, of the deity of sea elves,
Deity of sea elves.
and her daughter reads the name
Oh.
Umberlee.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Oh
This is
no.
Umberlee's mother. and
Yeah,
her
no,
grave.
it's good we didn't touch it. Okay.
Now I really.
What?
We are
Do we-
going
do
to
we
close
find
the
anything?
box.
Give me an investigation on the diary.
Oh, sure.
Sorry, I was gonna say now I really want to touch it.
Uh-huh.
You flip through it. It's a lot to read in the moment. You just kind of get that much.
Yeah, nope, that's about all I got.
Do you find anything?
I don't want to mess with Umberlee's keepsakes too much.
Oh.
So, are we fighting Umberlee or are we not?
No clue.
Are you bored?
I wouldn't say bored. I'm just trying to see what the goal of being here is. I know we are fighting, but
I'm back.
All
I
right.
believe
Good.
we're going to teach her what for.
All right. Let's leave everything here and head off, I guess, right?
Yes.
That's probably for the best.
You all head out of this chamber and regroup. I'm gonna move all your tokens in just a group formation here.
By the way,
Go ahead.
Ray, I don't know if you heard. The diary. I didn't get much out of the diary that I read. But I did mention that the person in this might be the mother of Umberlee.
Did you show it to her? Because she would have loved to try to read it.
She just closed the box.
Okay. Because, you know, Rhea is a scholar of history. She reads Shakespeare for fun.
I mean, you probably could have noticed. Given it has, you weren't there when she saw it, I guess.
I heard you see it, but I didn't know anything after that.
You at least saw Malia flick through a journal. It's up to you guys.
Yeah,
what you share.
Malia read through it and then closed the box and was like, we best not be playing with Umberlee's keepsakes.
Could I have gone to look at it myself?
Yeah?
I'm not going to take it. She
Yeah.
wants to understand it more.
Roll me an investigation as well. The armory, as far as that goes, anything that you guys need to resupply, basic weapons, ammo, things like that, you can do there. But it's not really much else.
So,
Would they have
given
javelins?
Yeah,
Sorry.
they would have javelins. They would have any basic weapon or ammo you want to add.
Okay, we're going to load up on javelins.
How about those potions,
One
Nick?
at a time,
by the
Rhea.
way?
Go ahead.
given the book's advanced age, would you also accept a history roll? Because I'm trying to go into what it's saying, what it's meaning, as well as just what's all is going involved in it.
Well, just
Can I
the
get also
investigation.
Cerna?
If you were to study it over time, history, sure, but just in a quick read through, it's investigation just to see what you find in it. This is not. If you had the time to read the whole thing, history, yeah, but you don't. You're just flicking through a few pages, so investigating. 10. You start to take a look through. There's a lot to read in here, history-wise, and I'm sure, as a scholar, as you say, you would definitely want to spend more time with this book. You're sure there's things to learn from it, but that depends on what you want to do.
No, she'll hold to the same standard that everybody else did. As much as she would love to read it, this place is too important to disturb, so she'll put it back.
I mean, the day-to-day life of a deity of Umberlee's mother, likely tales of Umberlee in there.
It could be the day-to-day life of Lord Ao himself, and she wouldn't touch it any more than this.
Seals the chest back shut. The party regroups. Mari, you were asking about the potions. On the short rest, you could have identified them. They are potions of cold resistance.
Okay.
I'm not sure I like how this is going.
And then you gave me 12 of them, right?
Well, there's, if you want, I gave you 6. There's more on the shelves if you want to take 12.
Let's take all of them now, because no one's here.
Yeah.
No one's alive anymore.
Yeah, you killed the party. Take all 12. You got it. Let's do the final scene for tonight. You guys take all 12 potions. There's not much else to find in here. You head back over to, and I'll pull you through the vortex to get here. You head back over to where Ka was left. I'm dragging him out at the same time because he is now gone.
Oh, fuck.
God
that's
damn
not
it.
Well, it appears I was wrong, Rhea.
God's okay.
Lyrie looks towards the door to the south and says, I have a bad feeling about the rest of this place.
Don't tell me that he's been taken, or broke out of the stone and walked off. Should try to message him.
Been taken.
Should try to message him.
Would message work?
No,
through
you're a stone.
Yeah, I figured.
You're too
You also
stoned,
have
man.
to
Ceased functioning.
You also have, I believe
Party-
you also have to see the
Oh,
person.
so I would actually don't even. I'm using message in a weird way here. She's trying to message to see if there's even a connection. Not that he can respond, I know he can't.
Unfortunately,
But she's trying to detect if he's within the range.
well, unfortunately, as he is petrified, he has become an object, as mentioned. I believe messages to another creature.
Yep.
Before we
just
start,
doesn't work.
You can
does
cast a
anybody
spell
want to take
through
this potion?
you can cast a
Okay.
spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and know it is beyond the barrier.
Yes, it does
Yeah,
say that.
it's
You may actually be able to talk to him inside the stone.
No, he is full petrified. He is stone. There is no him to talk to. He's an object.
Well, I was gonna say you could make the argument for.
He's there's no argument to be made. We're at the end of the session. He is stone.
Okay.
I have said it 3 times. I will only say things once, preferably, because once I say them, that's what it is. Mari, you were asking a question to the party in roleplay.
Does anybody want to drink this potion of cold resistance? I think it's gonna be quite
You know
good.
what?
Meta-wise,
You know
it
what?
lasts for an
Sure.
hour.
You know what? Sure, why not? And Ebony will take one.
Alright, I can't give it to you.
That's okay. Don't worry
Sadly.
about it. I will buff
Good.
anybody who drinks it with resistance.
Why not sample the weird concoctions of the fish people?
Also,
Yeah.
I meant to ask: was based on
Sounds
how
like
you
a good idea.
described, based on how you described them, was the Sahawagan's logic of cold resistance just blue, boiling hot liquids?
It's a hot drink.
It looks like it's boiling. You find it's just carbonated.
Oh, okay.
It's fizzy
I
water.
told you it's soda pop.
Soda pop.
Why does nobody listen to me?
Sorry, we can't get through the Canada.
There we go. Does
And I
anybody
only
else?
know it-
Does anybody else drink it? I'll say Lyrie takes one.
Malia,
Janine-
I also will take one.
You all?
Danine
Yeah.
has a natural cold resistance from that pearl I gave him, doesn't he?
I think he does from the pearl right now. Yeah.
Yeah. And then I don't know if you did it yet, Nick. I gave Malia the
Oh, I can move that item over the other pearl, right?
yes,
Yeah, the
thank you.
Umberlee's blessing.
Umberlee's blessing pearl. You got it. There you go. And I'll delete it off yours. With that, just to get us to the final scene because the session is over, the party walks through the final doorway into an antechamber. Behind you,
Dun, dun, dun.
there are raised platforms that look like large seating for a crowd. In front of you, there is what looks to be a geyser that is just giving out bubbles and steam at the moment, as a large hole in the ground goes down into water. I'll add light for blind people. It is dark in here, though.
Oh God.
It is dark in here. And standing in front of you, the great queen of the sea herself, Umberlee, with her tentacles wrapped around Ka. She looks out and she says, "I have been waiting for you. Yet I had hoped you would come on more peaceful terms. Talos mentioned your arrival would be soon. He was worried. I expected you to get through my champion, but to slaughter all of my people as well. I shall kill each of you with joy. I shall prove Talos wrong, and I shall take my place in the new pantheon." And then she wraps her tentacles around Ka and crushes him.
Oh.
Ka crumbles to bits of stone, his head rolls off, and falls down into the geyser.
Oh, fuck.
Which then steams outward, and the head goes flying into the ceiling, bounces around.
Oh, Jesus.
We can fix them.
The geyser looks dangerous, to say the least, and it seems to go off randomly. She raises her hands, and purple magic begins to swirl into them. Her other hands grab onto a staff, and she begins to chant a spell at the same time. We roll into initiative next week. But we'll leave
Hey,
off
Nick,
right
what the-
here.
What the fuck?
Oh, well, my key point is different.
Hey, Nick, what the fuck?
I'm going to manually refresh my key